Okay, we're live. Yay. All right, this is being held in place of BDU because there is no BDU, so at least not for the foreseeable future. So I'm just hosting this in case any of the regulars want to jump in and talk shit. No, no boundaries here on this one. I don't have a reputation to uphold, so it doesn't matter. So we'll just sit here and see what happens. It's going to be incredibly exciting until some more people jump in. I'll tell you. Anyone's interested, I'm drinking a Gus from North Brewing Company from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yeah, it's named after a pub apparently in Halifax. .8% Belgian blonde. There we go. All right, so chat's open. People are eventually going to show up. A couple of them said they were going to anyway. We'll see. But how are you motherfuckers doing out there? Throw some comments in the old live chat and tell me what you're drinking and what the fuck you're doing and how you're going to save the world and feed all the starving childrens and show Ron Ontario how to actually pour a fucking beer and tell me how you're going to do that stuff. Tell me how you're going to get that bug out of his anus. Because someone made some negative comments on YouTube and he can't fucking take it. It's like he can't take anything else. Like someone unfriending him on Facebook. He has to take it as a personal goddamn crusade to find out why. Maybe it's because you're an abhorrent piece of shit. That might have something to do with it. Or just because someone was purging their friends list of people that they didn't talk to on Facebook. That could have been it as well. Just saying. Oh. It's the first chance I've gotten to unwind in a little while. Just been fucking nuts at work. So, yeah. I want to get my Wednesday night fix. See if anyone's messaged on Facebook yet. I've shared the join link. No, the only thing I see on Facebook is a cat riding a Roomba. Seems to be enjoying it. Oh. I could watch this all day. Yeah. Oh, and the basement is here. He hasn't joined in yet, but he's here. He's in the chat anyway. That fucking space monkey. I think he's busy entrepreneuring or something. Probably learning how to promote his website or YouTube channel and make money. I hear that's a big thing now. He just confirmed it. Yep. He's entrepreneuring. Well, if you learn how to make money on your YouTube channel, let me know, dude. Because if we can both make money getting no views, we got it made. We got it fucking made. Oh,
hello.
What's going on?
Nothing. You?
Not much. Just one of the first real days off in a long time. So yeah.
Yeah, you've been working lots or what?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Where
the fuck's everybody else?
I don't know. I guess Nick and Greg both said they were going to be like late-ish.
Face camming each other.
Oh, are they? Jesus.
With their dicks out.
Yeah. I know you were thumbed up the idea of me starting a hangout earlier. I don't know if that confirms he wants to actually join or not.
That fucker.
Maybe he just thinks of the thumbs up as like a middle finger. He just uses it that way. And on YouTube.
I don't understand why there isn't a middle finger emoji.
Because Facebook is politically correct.
Oh, okay, but they can have poop.
Yeah, they can have poop. Poop's cute. Everyone loves poop.
That's funny.
Yeah, so we got 3 viewers apparently, but
well, I'm one.
I'm shit. So we got 1 viewer. One viewer, leave a comment, say something, let us know you're alive. Oh, now they're gone. Now it's just you and me. Fuck.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Fuck that person. We didn't need him anyway. Unless it's the one that just came back and we're up to 3 viewers again. In that case, we love you. Leave us a comment.
It's probably a racist guy that was viewing for a minute.
Oh, could have been like fucking Jay or Jordan or one of those assholes.
Or Mr. Peters and his fucking. Oh, you know what? That's funny. Let's talk about this for a minute because since it's just you and I, with this Peters thing, I don't understand what they're doing on their channel on their entrepreneur channel because all they're doing is taking fucking probably copyrighted fucking shit off of somebody else's channel and fucking. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I don't think they're not. I don't believe they're trying to make it like their own, but they're also putting in their own little points in the sides. And it's like, okay, now you're trying to make it your own.
Yeah, you can tell it when it's their own when they have like glaring grammar and spelling mistakes, and the fact that last video, like the one I linked earlier today, where here's the contact info for our next hangout. If you can actually read the fucking thing, because it's swirling around in a fucking circle and it doesn't stay still for 3 seconds.
Made me fucking say, what am I supposed to pause the video to write it down?
Yeah, just.
I love the title of that. Make money on their fucking channel when they have fucking 4 views. Average.
I was looking through the list of their last like 30 or so videos. Some of them have no views, like literally no views at all.
And people are going to trust them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking joke. We all know it. They know. They probably know it too, or they just are fucking stupid that they refuse to believe the fact that they're retards.
Well, I'll tell you who does know it. I think Kareem knows it, and I think the rest of the little people who probably have to give him money to get their little textbooks and stuff don't know it, like Chris Peters.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid scheme, guys.
The professionalists, video specialists, professional.
God damn it!
They put the poo in professional.
I could do better fucking videos than they do.
I could do better video on my fucking cell phone editing. Mm-hmm. I have a fucking program, fucking one of the Adobe programs on my phone will do better editing than that.
Yeah, I mean everything on their videos is just fucking stolen clip art.
No, you know what that is? I did a little research. What that is it's something tune something or something tune. marketing stuff. It's an actual program where all you do is punch in,
Right.
it'll make its own video using, and you can pick and choose all the various clip art that comes with it. It's just a fucking bunch of software, and it's funny because they're video specialists, but yet they're using another video program to promote their video specialism, which is a load of shit. You know what? I would like to see, and I would actually watch fucking Chris Peters or Kareem if they're video specialists. I would like to see them do maybe a tutorial on one of the Adobe programs or even Final Cut Pro and show me how you do. And I want to see what kind of a fucking specialist you are. Because they're not.
Yeah. Apparently none of these template programs they use have spell check on them.
Oh, I know. That's fucking brutal. I like it when it's that pencil going across the screen and it's fucking Chris Peters been reading you what it's saying and it's not even catching up to the fucking what he's saying.
Oh my fuck!
What is wrong with them? They haven't I don't think they put themselves on camera in a while, except for one of the, I guess if they're doing their fucking stupid fucking hangout things.
Right, where they get everyone else to do the talking. Yeah. But yeah, man, I've been so busy and stressed out the last couple of weeks. I needed to see me some Chris Peters and Entrepreneur Power Hour just to fucking make myself laugh. It's just like, wow.
And it's funny, speaking of the Chris Peters, he hasn't done a fucking beer review in over a month.
Yeah.
Online. Well, maybe he realized that he's just an idiot. Yeah, some of these videos have no views for their channel. Like, it's funny. They go on a huge. There's like a fucking. I'm looking at this. It's like fucking 3. It's got to be the last 2 weeks. They've been just using other people's videos that they must have purchased to use online. This is.
Yeah, I was half expecting to see that they hadn't purchased it. Like they're the kind of low rent kind of organization that would
just steal it. Yeah.
Well, not even steal it. They would use like just shareware copies of programs where it would still have like the watermark for the program on the video.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. You know what's funny about this Bob Proctor guy that they're using for the functions of the law of attraction? Bob Proctor has his own channel. I want to know if that's the same fucking video and they just copied it over.
That'd be something. Wonder if Bob Proctor knows that they're using his video.
Yeah, that's what I would like to know. Well, Bob Proctor has a whole bunch of fucking shit online. Oh, wait, yeah. I'm sorry. All Bob Proctor stuff has over at least fucking 75,000 views. Okay, or 160,000 views there. Yeah, that's probably why they use that.
Apparently, he's putting the law of attraction to good use, unlike these other two jokers.
It's funny because I look at this list of fucking of shit that's on their channel, and that Bob Proctor video a week ago has the most views for the last fucking month. And it's probably because of the guy's name.
Yeah.
And then functions of the law, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, that's fucking a bunch of them.
Oh, we got Average Joseph on here. How you doing, sir?
Oh, my God. Hey, did you shave your beard yet?
Yeah, hello. I have not.
Don't shave your beard.
It's fucking fantastically gross. No way I'm ever shaving it.
Keep growing it, and also grow your fingernails and toenails out.
Oh, that seems a little bit of a daunting task there.
You can handle it.
Do I get to go in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Yeah, you become a mystic.
Fucking right.
So we're talking about the Entrepreneur Power Hour, and
what is that? I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you do. Anyway, 10 easy steps to create a book trailer. 2 weeks ago, no views. I love it.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
People don't read books anymore. Come on.
Well, the first step is knowing how to read.
Yeah, that's another problem that they both have. So what are we drinking tonight, gentlemen?
I have yet to dive into beer. I'm going to, I think, in a few minutes. Just finish, as you like to refer to it, Lee, supper. Big supper. Yeah, I had some supper.
That's funny.
So I'll probably have. I bought the Sierra Nevada, because their whole beer camp collaboration where they take 12 breweries every year and they brew a beer with each one. So I bought the pack this year. Again, I didn't do it last year because people said it wasn't that great and it didn't seem all that great. Like a lot of the beers just were like, eh. But this year they did some cool collabs. So I've drank 3 out of them so far and they've been pretty solid. So I'll probably grab one of them soon.
Nice. What about you, Christopher?
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice. Damn, you're cleansing your palate hardcore, motherfucker.
Is it dry hop with garlic?
Yeah, I have to drive my son to the gymnasium again.
Gymnasium.
So I'll be dropping him off and then coming back. Then I'll go into some 40 Creek, I believe, tonight.
Ooh, all right.
So 40 Creek?
40 Creek copper pot.
Copper pot, yeah.
Is this Batman? What did you just crack into, Lee? Lee stuff?
I am now drinking Garrison's India Session Ale.
Is it sessionable?
It is. Surprisingly enough.
I heard pretty good things about that, and then I got fucking Bilal guided.
Mm-hmm. By Massive Beer Reviews.
Massive Beer Reviews, baby. Hey, he really guided me, baby. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it did it.
I love how the session beer tells you it's the session beer that you're supposed to drink a lot of them. Subliminally fucking market.
Oh yeah,
right there.
It is. It's beautiful.
I know, Lee, you will be happy to hear this because you've always wanted to be. Now you don't really care, but to justify your opinion, when I made some food on the grill this past weekend, some supper on the grill. Made some steaks, and I was looking in the fridge, and I'm like, oh, what do I want to drink with or whatever. And I noticed out of the corner of my eye in the back of the fridge, that Coors Banquet beer, that 24-ounce beautiful can that you and I bought to do a examination with like 2 years ago. Right. Best by date, September 5th, 2015. So uber fresh. Absolutely fantastic. I actually had some steaks, but I also I actually put some, I boiled it a little bit in the sausages, half the beer, and I drank the other half of the beer. And guess what? Coors Banquet beer, solid. I'm going to say it's solid. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It didn't have like the over-the-top corniness that a lot of adjunct lagers have. It was super smooth, because it was aged in my magical fridge for like 2 years.
Yeah. Joe went macro. Woo!
I'm drinking and I'm like, this is actually like, I don't want to say good, but kind of good. Like I could drink this, and I see why people would drink this. Like I was blown away at. I never had the regular Coors Banquet ever in my life because I just never did.
Oh, that's like PBR or like Genesee or something like that, like a legit go-to macro, like one that's actually good.
It was very much in the vein of like a Jenny Cream Ale or like a like you said PBR. Like this, like when people say smooth, I feel like it's a generic term. What the fuck does that mean? Well, when I'm drinking that, I know exactly what it means because it means there's no harshness, there's no flavor that just fucking sticks out. It's just so smooth. You could drink it. There's not a lot to think about. You just drink it. It's a beer. It's solid. Nothing.
Yeah, it's not overly carbonated, unless of course you pour it right down the middle of the fucking glass like some retard would do.
I don't know how to pour a beer correctly at all. Yeah, but no, I was surprised. I was like, holy shit, I might actually buy that again down the road. And the fucking brats came out great too. And had a little bit of a better flavor to it. I was like, hey, what the fuck?
There you go.
That giant can was probably like 99 cents. So
yeah.
Can't beat that. Yeah. No, the whole I did laugh when I saw the the title of this whole.
See the comments, Lee?
Oh, let's see.
Just one.
Albino Rhino, anyone want to buy a bunch of beers or glasses from me?
Yep, I do.
Well, I would, but I mean, it would cost you money to ship them to me. So, no.
Yeah, the glasses would be kind of expensive. Plus, very high probability they break.
Did Rhino quit drinking? Is that what he's saying?
He could say that.
Yeah, not to poo-poo that, but I'll believe it when I see it. Just saying.
Yeah, the whole how to pour beer thing. I know Jay did that whole video. I think it was
He did an hour on because he was butthurt because someone made a negative comment about the way he pours beer.
Okay, wait a minute. When did he do this? Recently?
Yeah, it's like in the last week and a half or so.
On how to pour beer.
I talked to him directly when we had an either Hougly Live or BDU. This is probably, I don't know, a good 6 months, a year ago. And I was like, number one, who cares how you pour a beer? Like, you can pour a beer, it's your beer, pour whatever. But I did tell him, I said, if you're going to pour it down the middle, the only thing that I would say is you don't have to pour it so aggressively. The reason why people get angry at him is because when he pours it down the middle, it's so aggressive that he always... It seems to spill, and he always has to save it and drink the beer, like all the foam, before he actually gets a chance to review it. It's like, if you can pour it down the middle, just don't be super aggressive with it. Like, make sure you're not fucking spilling it everywhere. Just for number one, you're wasting beer potentially, and number two, you're drinking the head of the beer that you're trying to review before you even go into it. So it's like, I don't know, just settle down on like the aggressive pour. Pour it down the middle if you want, because you can do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't spill it everywhere. That just makes no sense. I'm sure any of the macro companies are like, you know what, pour this directly down the middle like you're fucking pouring a nitro beer, because I'm pretty sure they're not doing that.
That's the thing. He cited a couple of times the sort of macro company line of, oh, pour our beer directly down the middle of the glass. Or he also made a comment about, I never seen on a billboard, drink a beer warm, and you know, whatever. It's like all of his fucking shit that he comes up with comes from macro company advertisements. Like, he's got this massive blind spot and he doesn't fucking see it. It's just, but
even so, he doesn't need to defend it. If you want to drink a beer literally ice cold, like right out of your freezer, like, and I mean, I've seen him do it in a couple others where they drink it and it's like turning to ice in their glass. If you enjoy it that way and you want to review the beer that way, more power to you. There's nothing wrong with it, but you don't need to defend it. If people are upset about it or people want to say you're doing it the wrong way, just ignore those people. Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Yeah, you know? the bottom line is pour the beer however you fucking want to and enjoy your goddamn beer.
I have to look at this video now because that's just fucking ridiculous.
It's you know what the best thing about that is? Rod J came in and schooled every fucking motherfucker on that panel with just logic and reason. They're like, well, what do you think, Rod J? Well, I think it's probably better to actually pour down the side of the glass a little bit so you don't, you don't get too much carbonation. You don't get a massive head. It doesn't spill on you. You still, you still sort of retain a bit of the carbonation in the beer instead of having it all blow up on you, and enjoy it a lot better, and yada, yada, yada. And every time Jay tried to bring something up, Rod just shot him down with logic and reason. And it was like, well, he had no answer for it. So it was like,
do you remember Jay's beer reviews? The guy that was friends with Chad?
Yeah, he used to do it all the time. Yeah,
and there was nothing wrong with it because he said, "Hey, I like to do it like this." And I think it was Randy Mosher was the one who used to do that, the pour down the middle. But he did it where he would. I mean, some of his pours were sometimes like 3-4 minutes long because he wouldn't want to, because if you pour it directly down the middle, what happens is what happens to Ron is the fucking beer basically explodes everywhere and he has to save it from spilling. But he would pour it real slow. What happens is you lose some of the carbonation. It becomes a softer mouthfeel. And for some styles, I guess it works better. Probably a malt forward style, you probably don't care as much. Maybe something in the lager realm or something in like a hop forward, you probably want more carbonation. But at the end of the day, I don't understand defending how you pour a beer. Who the fuck cares? Did you pay for that beer? Then you fucking, if you want to pour directly down the drain, that's your call. No one should be upset. It's not their money.
I guess he's live right now.
No, Jay?
Ontario,
yeah.
Wait, what's live?
He's probably doing his examination of whatever bullshit macro lager.
I think he does until like usually.
No, he's on cheap whiskey. Cheap whiskey.
Oh, he's doing whiskey this time. Okay, yeah.
Oh my God, he's live. Fuck. I don't get how this fucking retard this racist gets fucking 12 people watching him.
Well, he's got a big fan base in the South. Let's put it that way.
Speaking of Rajay, did you send him an invite tonight? I have no idea if he would join.
No, I'm not connected to him on Google in any way, so I don't know.
Well, I think I might be in his circles. I don't know how to use Google Plus because I don't want to know how to use it because it's fucking Google Plus, right? It's usually just shit.
I mean, if he's watching and he wants to come in, I'll give him an invite. No problem. But I don't. I'm just not that kind of person that just actively goes out and invites people. So
he's not that easy.
Jamie says he likes to shake beer up and open it an inch from his face. That's how he likes to.
That makes for
man
good pictures.
It sounds like he's trying to recreate some sort of experience that he's had in maybe a motel room somewhere of some dude.
Yo, that's gross.
What? Oh, come on now, Joe. Don't fucking try to turn it dirty and sexual. I mean, I was in a motel room with fucking Guy and Pascal, and
I reiterate, that's gross. That's really gross.
And I'm pretty sure I think I remember us having at least one beer overflow on us. So there you go.
Sure. Was that because you poured it down the middle of the glass like a heathen?
We wouldn't do that. You wouldn't catch us doing shit like that. Fuck no.
Never.
Hey,
Never.
Joe, how's work been? Busy?
That's been all right.
Yeah, work's work.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we ask anybody here how's work, man, if anyone's like, it's fucking the greatest thing known to mankind.
I love work.
No, I just love going in there and making money, and that's about where it ends.
Yeah, I can't even really say that right now. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, especially since it's fucking balls hot out. It's not ideal.
Oh, that's actually one of the only things I love about work at summertime is that we have really good air conditioning in the store.
You know what? Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, but we're like shorthanded right now with people. Like we lost like 2 people in the last month and a half or so. So it's like fuck.
Yeah, where I work, they pump the AC so high in there that it could be 30 degrees Celsius outside, and fucking people want hot chocolate.
Oh,
and it's ridiculous. And you know what? People are so stupid that they think that the air conditioning is blasting so high that they think we're pumping in oxygen. And I'm like, come on, you got to be kidding me.
the fuck. Hey, best thing about that, man. Yeah, what is so stupid? Best thing about that though is you get like your 30-degree weather outside. So what are the women wearing? Next to nothing. What's poking up when they get in the bar? Nipples.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the best thing is? It's too hot to wear a bra.
Exactly.
High five.
High five. Very nice.
Very nice. High five.
I like.
Shout out to Key, who apparently did he say he's done doing beer reviews or beer in general now because of this little thing that happened?
He said yeah, like he got his doctor saw blood spots in his eyes or something and said that might be potential diabetes down the road. And
then he said he wasn't going to drink any more beer, but he's going to drink whiskey. And I'm sitting there going like, bro, it's all malt. Like it's sugars. It's not. If you drink just whiskey once a week or have a beer at night, I'm sure it all evens out at the end. So I don't.
Yeah, here's the thing, Key. You don't need to quit beer and whiskey. You just need to cut back on it and live a healthier lifestyle and not get diabetes. That's all you need to do.
Yeah,
eat better. You can drink as much fucking beer as you want. Just fucking eat better.
Yeah, I will never say don't just definitely keep on drinking all the alcohol you fucking possibly can because that's not healthy for anyone. But like it's a little bit of I think jumping to conclusions very quickly. I mean, he did say he wants to be a skinny, crazy French wizard, which I'm all for that. I'm trying to do the same thing, but not be the French wizard. Just
I want you to become a French wizard, Joe.
Yeah, well, maybe my beard can help me out. But the thing is that you it's just moderation and working out. Like he's been going to the gym and stuff. He's exercising. He's eating better, and he's not drinking as much. That's it. It doesn't mean you got to stop when you stop everything cold turkey, no matter what it is. It usually doesn't work. Usually, not saying it can't, but it's usually not the way. It's just like anything else in life. You gotta wean off it or do it in moderation, and you'll be better for it.
Yeah, it's just.
All right, guys, you chat it up. I gotta drive the boy to the game, and then I'll be back.
Excuse me.
All right, there, Dad. You do dad stuff.
Yeah, you have fun.
I'm going to the game. Not me, him. I don't want to. I want to be fatter. I'll be right.
Well, bring us back some pierogies. I know you're good for it.
Okay.
For fuck's sakes. All these people are like, oh, we're gonna still do hangouts and stuff. There's 2 of us. There was 3. Now there's 2. Where is everybody?
Yeah, I don't know. Like Greg and Nick said they were going to be late. Ewert thumbed it up, and I didn't know if that was an affirmative that he was going to join, or he just liked the idea of us hanging out so he could mock us. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Ewert's becoming older by the minute. I know that's the truth, but it's also like by older, I mean he's aging about 5 years every minute. He should be dead in 2 hours.
Wow. Okay.
He hates everything now. From my Ice Tea and Ice Cube pun T-shirt to my beard to he was earlier in another chat we had with Aaron and a couple others. They were talking about Bellwoods is doing this whole Milk Shark series, which is basically just their take on the whole turbid New England style milkshake IPAs where they brew it with lactose and usually some kind of fruit. So it's like, here's a fruit, we brew it with lactose, it's an IPA. So it's kind of almost turns into like a smoothie type of thing. Very popular now. Yeah, it's been very popular for a good 6 months to a year in the States. I think Tired Hands in Philly were one of the few that did it. They did collabs with Omnipolo and got really popular. But now Bellwoods has been doing it. They released a blackberry one, I believe. They released I want to say it was guava one last week, and this week they're releasing a mango one. And then you were being Mr. Grumpy Old Man there was like, oh, it's Craft Heads here in Windsor makes better milkshake IPAs, and I'm just, all right, settle down. Hating on everything, can't hate everything.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
like a really unfunny Bill Burr now. Like, it's just.
Yeah, that is what we're gonna call you from now on, the unfunny Bill Burr.
There you go. Because I mean, all the complaining, none of the jokes.
No punchlines because he's just being serious. And
yeah,
Bill Burr's
it just becomes sad. It's the saddest Bill Burr stand-up set ever.
Bill Burr's like a 50-50 mix. He's serious about it to a point, but then he finds the irony in a lot of stuff, and also a lot of it's just hilarious because he tells great stories. He's one of my favorite comedians now. I didn't see the last special. I think so. A lot of people said the last special was
last one was all right. It suffers a little that it seems a little less focused than some of his other ones where he kind of rambles a little bit more on his stories, but still it's Bill Burr, and even a bad Bill Burr special is pretty much like better than 90% of the shit out there. So
the best is watching him honestly on like talk shows. So if he goes on like Conan, it's fantastic. He just rambles for like 5 straight minutes, and they always have like some kind of, all right, we have some kind of structure to the show. So I'm going to ask you this, I'm going to ask you that. 30 seconds in, off the rails, and he just starts fucking randomly just talking about whatever he wants to talk about, and ends up being absolutely hilarious, even though none of it was planned, and he just goes off on a tangent. So fucking good.
They're really great comedians when they can do that, where they are just funny. Like no matter what situation they're in, they're funny. They can just come up with shit,
Yep. Have you checked out F is for Family, the show Bill Burr did on Netflix, the animated one?
I still have not jumped on that. I keep seeing it when I throw on Netflix, and I keep meaning to do it. I just haven't had fucking time. Like I've had no time to do anything in the last month.
I had the same thing. It was for like 6 months. People were telling me, and I would see great things. And then I got one day. I was just like, okay, the first season was 8 like 30-minute episodes. So I'm like, all right, I can hammer these out in basically 3.5, 4 hours. Watched it, or no, so 6. Sorry, there was only 6. And I think the second season now just released was 10. Really good. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think you'll get a kick out of it because it's more 70s type of shit, 80s, like how people used to be before everything. So it's a great animated show. I've not watched season 2 yet because she got released a couple of weeks ago, but I just like you, I haven't had the time to really go in there and dedicate a good 4 or 5 hours to watching a single series.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like animated shows go, that and Rick and Morty are on my two watch list.
Yep, dude, Rick and Morty. Like that has blown up in like the last 6 months, and all my friends, everybody, you gotta watch. And I'm like, I really got to, because I've seen some clips and it's hilarious, but I'm like, out of context, a lot of it isn't as funny as it probably should be. So I see, like, I'll get it. My buddy will send me a couple clips and I'll be like, dude, watch this, hilarious, and I'll watch it and be like, it's probably funny if I knew what the fuck was happening right now. Like I don't though. So I need to dedicate some time to watch it. I think those are half-an-hour episodes, but since they're on Adult Swim, they're only like 20, 22 minutes. So to watch the first couple seasons probably isn't, more than maybe like 6 to 8 hours. So I'll have to catch up at some point.
Yeah. Albino Rhino says, I'm going to pay Battlefield 1, I think. Well, if you want to fucking join in, I can give you a fucking link, dude, if you want to join in, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just not sure how you're feeling right now. So if you want to jump in and take a fucking load off and not fucking worry about bullshit in your real life.
Talk to the greatest human beings ever.
Yeah, and he says Rick and Morty is hysterical. That's what I get. That's the impression I get from the clips, and everyone else telling me it's amazing. So yeah,
yeah. Like I've seen the Swifty Get Swifty clip, the music, the song. It's like a minute and a half, shit on the floor, all that. I found that funny. I didn't need that in context because it seemed pretty funny, but there's some I'll get, and it'll be something like the whole sauce one that they released for the teaser for the season 3, the nugget sauce.
I didn't see that. The one I recently saw was where they were going into people. They were doing Inception in the people's dreams, and they went into this Freddy Krueger knockoff thing where they went to this person's dreams who was being haunted by this Freddy Krueger knockoff called, I think, Terrible Teddy or something like that. And then they went into his dreams and haunted him.
Jesus. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff like that where, I mean, there's so many clips and it's so popular now. I feel like if I'll watch it, I'll probably enjoy it, but it's one of those things where it might not live up to the hype, but maybe it does. I don't know. A lot of people seem to think it does.
Rhino says he's staying off the airlines right now. Probably a smart move. You should probably stay off of all social media, by the way. Just saying, just some friendly advice there. And he says that that was a good nugget sauce.
Yeah, what the fuck was the name of the sauce? I can't remember. What else?
Okay, so I did send an invite link to Massive Beer Reviews, Matt, and he hasn't shown up yet. So.
Yeah, well, he's actually coming up to Buffalo on Saturday, and
oh, really?
I don't think I'm gonna actually get to hang out with him, which fucking blows. I was thinking I have to work 4 hours, which isn't bad, but then my fucking cousin is throwing a party for my aunt, a birthday party, which is, I mean, it's fine, it's family or whatever, but it's like right in the middle of the day, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So I'm hoping I at least pop by wherever they're staying and just pop in for a drink and at least say hi, but I have no idea. Shitty that he's coming up, and I don't know if I'll be able to hang out with him.
I hope you at least get a little bit.
Yeah, just
to hang out. Yeah,
they're staying like I think when he was in the hangout last week. I don't think you were. Yeah, you weren't here. You're working. He's coming up with his buddy George, the guy that does his massive troll reviews on his channel. George's a cool guy. I hung out with him when I went down to Matt's place last 4th of July. So little under a year ago. And George is coming up. I guess he has I think his girlfriend lives in Rochester, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from Buffalo. So I think he always comes up to Buffalo, and I guess his buddy is out of town, and they're going to get to use his apartment. So they're going to go to his apartment for, I believe they're coming in late Friday night, staying Saturday and Sunday morning. And the place they're staying at is right down the street from one of the best craft beer bars in Buffalo, probably the best one, called Morpat, which is tap room backwards. Not all that clever, but they always have awesome beers there and cool vibe and whatnot. And I've been there like 2 or 3 times. Pretty awesome. So I was hoping at the very least I can stop by there for like a half an hour and share a beer with them and say hello.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I hope so, baby.
Yeah. Rhino says the sauce was Szechuan sauce.
Oh, that's what it was. Szechuan sauce. Yeah. Yeah, I guess McDonald's is considering bringing it back, or I think they're going to bring it back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's what it was. It was the sauce that they released, I think, in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and Rick and Morty, like he starts going nuts about it. Like they need to bring it back because it's the greatest sauce ever. Starts losing his mind.
Well,
and then
as long as they don't bring back McDonald's pizza.
I'd never had a chance to try that, and I could not be more thankful.
Oh my God, was that shit crap?
Well, I always like when these specific fucking fast food restaurants that specify in like McDonald's hamburgers, right? KFC chicken, Taco Bell or a place like that, fucking tacos, where they're like, we're just gonna add this other crap to the menu. It's like you're probably not gonna do it better than the actual places that do it already. Why even try?
Yeah, I mean, it's like Tim Hortons. At least here in Canada, they're trying to compete with like Subway and all these other places now, where they all, where they all have like breakfast sandwiches and shit like that. It's like you can't compete with Subway. Subway will just beat you.
Yeah, I go there for your pastry / donuts and your coffee. That's what people go. Like that's why people go to Hortons, even here in the States. I mean, you'll probably find it hard to believe, maybe not, but like in Western New York here, Hortons is just as crazy as anywhere in Canada. We have seemingly a Hortons on every single fucking street corner, like almost like there's like four Hortons within 5 to 10 minutes of me. It's just
wow.
Yeah, people, and there's a lot every morning. There's lines just like I imagine in Canada, where you're waiting 20, 30 minutes to get a cup of coffee if you go through the drive-through.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
the lineup drive-through is back to the end of the street.
Oh yeah, fucking right. Yep, it's insane, and like it's just like Canada, man. It's people like their Timmy Hoes here.
Yeah, there's 3 within 5 minutes of my place here. One of them if you drive, but there's one in the there's like 2 mini ones, and then there's a regular Tim Hortons just down the street from me. But there's a mini one in the mall, and then there's a mini one out in fucking Kingston, which is just a 5-minute drive away. Not even that.
Yeah, there's about right now. I'm looking at Google Maps. There's probably about 5 full-serve restaurants within 7 minutes, and then we have our supermarkets here called Taps, which Chris always makes that Taps never stops. Their whole thing Taps never stops anymore, but because of the accent that apparently I don't have, the Taps sounds like a Massachusetts type of the Taps. They actually have Hortons inside Tops like that. They have it in there, so when you go in and shop, you can get whatever you want. And I'm like, Jesus, that's too convenient, way too convenient.
Yeah. Rhino says in the chat here, Facebook is basically my only outlet to people. I've seen about 5 people and 8 visits over the last 33 days. No, I understand that, dude, but still, you got to kind of think about what you're putting out there, honestly. Just saying. He said brought out for Mulan. Oh, what was brought out for Mulan? I don't know. Maybe McDonald's pizza? I don't know. He says coffee, that is just brown swill. I don't know, but maybe your Tim Hortons is crap.
Hortons coffee is brown swill.
Maybe your Tim Hortons is crap, but my Tim Hortons is pretty decent. I think it differs depending on what.
I find their dark roast is somewhat presentable, but
yeah, their dark roast is halfway decent. Their espresso is passable. McDonald's actually, I mean, and here's the thing: it's goddamn fast food coffee. So what the fuck do you expect?
Well, that's when you go to Hortons, you go to fucking Dunkin', you go to McDonald's or wherever. Like if you're expecting some fucking crazy awesome roasted coffee that you get at a small coffee shop or something, you're doing it wrong. Doing it wrong.
Apparently, McDonald's actually uses
as far as fast food restaurants go, and I'm including Tim Hortons in this. McDonald's makes one of the best cups of Joe.
I do think theirs is pretty fucking solid. There's nothing wrong with it.
But Rhino here is saying that McDonald's actually uses Timmy's original coffee roaster since Tim Hortons started doing their own roasting.
Well, maybe that's
interesting. Part of it. And he says, the Szechuan sauce came out for the Mulan release.
Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Joe.
Hey, how you doing? What are you drinking, Nick?
I am going to be drinking. It's a sec here. I'll turn the camera on for a sec. I'm drinking a 9 Locks Porter.
Oh, nice. Have you had it before? Or?
Nope. They just showed up here last week, I think.
Ah, cool. So here's the thing: I can't really even do beer mails with you anymore because it's honestly, it'd only be like me begging for better beers from you because you get all the interesting shit now. Everything I get, you can pretty much get now in New Brunswick eventually.
A lot of them. I mean, this is kind of an oddball. Like this is the only 9 Locks that we actually got. So
yeah, but still, I have a feeling the rest of it's going to show up pretty soon.
Dude, you need to send Lee some Trailway shit at some point. Let him taste some of that stuff. That shit's good.
You might start reviewing again.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that good.
That's
It's not that good. All right.
good joke. Good joke. Yeah.
Yeah, like, come on, settle down. I said that I sent the guy a bourbon barrel aged 1050, and he told me to fuck off. Pretty sure Trailway's not going to make a go review beer anymore.
I didn't tell you to fuck off. I just told you I wouldn't review it.
Well, to tell me to fuck off and not review is pretty much the same thing. Same thing.
Oh well, then, man, I guess you got to start your own goddamn channel then.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Might never, probably not. But might not, probably not.
Yeah, well, you not starting your own channel is telling all the other beer reviewers are to fuck off.
This is true. Every single one of them. So, Nick, what do you have left from the stuff that I picked up for you? Have you drank the fucking unfiltered Sculpin? I can't remember.
No, not yet. But I was
Get the fuck out there! It's super fresh. Jesus Christ! Don't wait 6 months. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. I'm not your guy, friend.
Come on. I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm not your friend,
I was supposed
buddy.
to do it with Jesse on a back deck review, but I got the last week, but I got sick, and there was no plans to do it this week because there's a big rib fest going on. So
All right.
maybe next.
2 things I'm going to need from you, Don. Number 1, stop being a pussy. All right, with your colds. And number 2, rib fest, acceptable.
Dawn.
Yeah, you said you had a cold.
Oh, well,
Come on.
no.
Sometimes the in jokes take a little while to set in.
Yeah, he has what? He's had a cold for 4 years now, I believe it is. Somewhere.
It's fucking chronic, man.
He's like fucking show up to the beer fests.
This is true. I give you credit. How
Yeah,
much?
What
Not
kind
a
of
lot.
fucking prick wouldn't do that?
Even Matt doesn't show up to him anymore.
No, he's mad.
So,
Hey, guys.
so Matt, so 2 questions and 1 comment. First, how are you doing? Second, what are you drinking? And third, I hear you're going to Buffalo and Joe's going to avoid you and not even talk to you.
Yeah. I don't like you.
Sounds about right. Okay, next question.
Wait, a Brooks IPA? What the fuck is that? Huh? What's Brooks?
Hot garbage.
Is that the name of the brewery? Hot Garbage Brewing Company?
Yeah, hot garbage. Russian duck, baby. Got some Russian duck in the glass today.
Oh, baby, it's the Russian duck, baby.
Yeah, get that Brooks up in me, baby. It's hot
Yeah.
times down here.
Hot towns when it's 95-degree Fahrenheit, baby.
Nikita called off. I'll throw you a Russian duck, baby.
Rusty.
Oh, that rough the road, baby.
Rusty road.
Rusty Terrio, baby.
Oh, no. Yeah, baby, give that a proper pour by spilling it everywhere, please.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's I think this needs to be strung up because it is liberal.
Oh God, I hate to see what happened if that was a black beer, baby. I don't even want to know what happened to it then.
You once you the biggest problem I have with beer nowadays is once you drink for it, nobody calls anybody from all those places where someone should speak about that. That's pretty bad when you drink for, dark beers.
Yeah, drain pour the beers, or you tie those black beers up behind your truck and drag them down a dirt road. It's terrible, baby. It's terrible.
Just kick it up a notch, Lee.
Yeah, Jesus.
Hey, I'm not gonna fucking pull any punches. That racist prick.
Oh.
No, he's he's hot garbage. There you go.
Pretty much.
Full circle. Cyclical. Like life.
How is equivalent to this beer? No, so what is that? So that's a new IPA from Rushing Duck. Is that what that is?
Actually not. They put it out for a while. It's fucking awesome.
Oh.
It's like Russian Duck is fucking awesome. It's an IPA, but it's a Belgian IPA, like in a Belgian IPA, not like some American IPA, like with like, how like someone makes a Kolsch and they're like, oh, here's our Kolsch, and it's like 13 times like not filtered and like 17 dry hopped. And you're like, this isn't a Kolsch, dude. This isn't like a double IPA. You just decided to call it Kolsch because you use the Kolsch, like use like the beginning of a Kolsch. It's like if you're just like if you kissed a girl real quick on the cheek, you know that was sweet to her, but at the end you like hate fucked her. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, it's very nice to her. Be like, no, at the end you hate fucked her. You know what I mean? Like just because where you started in the beginning doesn't mean that's how you ended up. Like this is actually like a Belgian IPA with like picked peppercorns and like a little bit of hop. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy, but
Instead of
delicious.
he hate pegged you.
Yeah, but it's pretty delicious.
Sweet.
But at that
Funny.
point, it's not Kolsch anymore.
Bless you, baby. Oh, bless you. You know what I mean? Bless you. No, when you say Kolsch like that, you know what it reminds me of is I think it was Other Half's Kolsch. Like that. That was the complete description of exactly what you just said. Is that it's like, oh, here's our Kolsch. I'm like, session IPA, maybe regular IPA. Like, I don't know, Kolsch.
Yeah, when it looks like butternut squash, you're not allowed to call it a Kolsch. That's we got to draw the line somewhere. Like I can't walk into a restaurant, a vegan restaurant, and be like, "Here's my tofu dumplings," and it's like literally I dragged a cow into the restaurant and be like, "Dude, there's a cow right there." I'd be like, "No, these are tofu dumplings." They're like, "No, dude, there's like I can see a cow right there. Like this is not that is a live animal." I'd be like, "It's tofu dumplings, baby."
That's fucking the sad reality. I mean, it's cool because there's a lot of awesome beer, but at the same time, I fucking hate when breweries try to act like they're doing a classic take on whatever style it is, whether it's a Kolsch or like say a wit beer or something like that. But then they add like 47 ingredients into it. Here's our wit beer with like every single fruit you see at the grocery store, all of them. But it's totally a classic wit beer. I'm like, no, it's not. Like classic wit beer is not that. It just what. I fucking hate it, but I like it because a lot of them are good. But just don't be stupid about the marketing.
Well, that's the thing. They taste good. It's not like you're sitting there and be like, "Fuck that shit, I don't want to drink it." But it's just like you can't tell me. Be like, okay, you're listening to speed metal right now and put on Britney Spears. Be like, I'm not. No, dude, you can't tell me you're listening to Britney Spears. You're putting on like Norwegian speed metal. You know what I mean? It's like you can't just say just because you say it's this thing. Doesn't make it the thing that you're saying it is. Yeah. It's just sorry.
It's one of those things where people who actually like rate beer in general, it'll be one of those things where like as a beer an enjoyment level, I give it whatever.
Do we have a siren we can hit because I hit rate beer? He said rate beer. So well, I mean, click a siren that goes off.
Yeah,
and then says Joe's like an ABM show right now, right?
No, I just got sued by ABM. Literally 2 seconds after I said that, I'm not even allowed to mention it on fucking Lee's show. This is terrible. No,
but they're going to take you for everything you're worth. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. I love it.
No. He's in Canada, so it's not ABM Bev. It's ABM Bev, eh?
Yeah, I could just cross the border.
It's fantastic.
They're going to take all your non-existent reviews down.
But no, I was going to say, it's like one of those things where people will be like, okay, I give it a 9 out of 10 for enjoyment. And then in the style, I give it a 3 out of 10 because it's not a Kolsch. It's kind of exactly what it is. Like it's I enjoy this beer, but to tell me it's a Kolsch when it drinks like a fucking double IPA, like I don't know what you're doing anymore. Like you're just using the name for marketing and to sell it. And it's the whole double dry hop thing that certain individuals have talked about this week. I saw it, Matt. I saw it. Not you. I saw a comment that you had on somebody's video that I found very good.
See, that's
you like that? You like that?
See,
I couldn't help myself, dude. I couldn't help myself.
And that's the question I have. Is IPA now? Does that have such a stake on the name now that everyone's moving away from it and trying to call all their beers like Kolsch's and shit like that now?
The exact opposite. Opposite, dude. Like here's the thing. Like the discussion, I mean, like I haven't even called it a discussion, Joe. We just yelled at each other for about 3 minutes. When me and Joe just yelled at each other, yelling because we're having fun. But everybody who is like a BJCP like nerd, like is like literally convulsing all the time. Like there's no BJCP. BJCP is like saying like I don't even know. It's like 8-track tapes. You know what I mean? Like BJCP doesn't matter anymore. It's like bullshit. Like anybody who quotes BJCP is like the dumbest motherfucker of all dumb motherfuckers. It's okay to reference it as far as like historical terms, but it doesn't make any sense anymore. Beers evolved past that. So it's like to call like this is the thing. Like BJCP is the first. It should be like when you like. You remember when you like got your first like Fisher Price, my first Walkman, and it's like this is a cassette tape. It is made out of music. Like that should be BJCP should be that thing. Be like this is beer, and these are the styles. And then once you learn it, you're like okay, I throw that shit away. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it's gone and evolved so far past that it doesn't even fucking matter anymore. So, like, the argument of, like, lines, who gives a fuck? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. That's my opinion.
And honestly, the whole BJCP thing is good in one realm, and that's pretty much like when you go to competitions, when they say, here's specifically the fucking style, is it within this style? And the judges have to use it. That's what it was meant for. But people now are doing it for everything. Now they're doing reviews on YouTube and using it's like, bro, settle down. Number one, you're not a fucking like beer fest or some kind of competition where like the guideline is the BJCP. If you want to bring that to your channel, that's cool. But at the same time, like there's no point to it at all, really, to do it.
Yeah. Don't tell me this is a Hellas Doppelbock, bitch. What the fuck's going on?
That was Doppelbock.
But even that,
so fucking great.
But even that, like let's say that's where it ends up being like a total bunch of fucking hot garbage again, because. Like, let's say, like, someone brews a fucking beer that is straight up fucking tit blowing, asshole punching, fucking fantastic. But if it's no style, he won't win a contest that's judged on BJCP guidelines.
Well,
they'll be like, "Oh, your beer was awesome, dude, but you didn't qualify for any of the rigid fucking columns that we put shit into. So it was nice, but go fuck yourself." So you can literally make beers that smoke dumbass fucking drooling asshole fools. And then you're just like, you don't count because.
And I think you've actually. Well, what I actually see is like a lot of competition stuff. They'll actually do like the whole other category in what a subcategory of what, like here's porters, here's American, here's English, here's Belgian, whatever, and then it'll just be like other. I think those kind of fit in that category. But yeah, at some point it's just like there's so many fucking there's like styles within styles within styles now. I can't even keep track anymore. There's so much fucking shit going on.
And here's the thing for breweries who actually give a fuck about having like those awards like printed on their label. What does other say to a consumer that's trying to buy a beer?
Well, think about it on like our level. Like most of the people in here, you know what I mean? Like I love like soccer and football. Most of the guys here are Canadian, so you love hockey because that's a cliche. You know what I mean? Let's say there was like somebody out there there was a sport out there that was so fucking amazing and so awesome that everybody loved it and paid attention to it, but they couldn't classify it, and they said, "You're the other sport champion of the world." Like, and that's the only thing we give a shit about. But we'll judge these other ones over here, like your footballs and your soccers and hockeys. You're those champions, but you're the other. You're the other awesomest of the world.
That's what's called team handball.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's called mixed martial arts, is it not? At this point, I mean, right? It's like boxing,
that's
and here's
stupid.
Not when fucking Mayweather's gonna destroy the living shit.
Oh, I can't wait for it to happen because oh god, I cannot wait for it to happen. I don't even want to watch it, but I want to see it. But I don't. But I want.
Oh, I want to watch it because you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna fucking lose because it makes sense for him to lose.
Yeah,
because
he'll make more money.
He can't take Mayweather down. He has to stand up and fight him fist to fist, and he's going to lose badly.
No, I'm saying like in a boxing match. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
he's going to lose bad.
Mayweather is so much. It's not even close. It's like an infant baby versus LeBron James.
Yep.
Or for your Canadians, Wayne Gretzky. I don't know what the fuck. But
I'm sorry, Sidney Crosby dies with 3 cups. Sorry.
It's such a vast difference. No, they still know Wayne. And then it's such a vast difference.
It fucks Sidney Crosby.
But it doesn't make sense for Mayweather to destroy Conor McGregor. It makes sense for Mayweather to destroy him, but then accidentally get knocked out. And then be like, oh my God, we have to have round 2. I mean, it was crazy. Mayweather was winning, but out of nowhere, fucking Conor McGregor landed a lucky punch, and Mayweather went down. Now everybody makes $180 million a piece. You know, that's what's
that is boxing.
If I could bet on that, I'd bet on that.
That is boxing to a T, and then lately it's been MMA to a T, where a lot of MMA fights that I've watched over the last couple of years, they look pretty fixed or quite fixed, or like, why is this even happening? It doesn't seem like it should.
But that's the thing with MMA versus boxing. MMA is way more popular. A lot more people in general like it. But boxing still grosses way more. Like as an individual fighter, you make infinitely more money. It's not even close.
Well, look at McGregor.
You know what I mean?
He's going to get $100 million, and Mayweather's like, yeah, I'm going to get 2 or 3 times that much because fucking that's what happens, and he's probably going to.
There was an MMA fighter, you'd be like, I got $8 million. Not that that's a small amount, but
Not about Mayweather's fighting people and getting 50, 60, 80, 100 million. There's no comparison.
I will say that like that much for McGregor to earn, that's massive for an MMA fighter right now. Though,
why do you think
the money's not the same in MMA as it is in boxing at all?
He's going to get $100 million, and even if after taxes and paying everybody, he say takes home 30, 40 of that, right?
Yeah,
that's like 10 fights that he'll have, like maybe even more. In one boxing match where he just gets
it's not a good
face with gloves.
It's like 4 years of fighting.
Yeah, and that's what, so he's already won. That's the thing. He has already won, regardless of the outcome of the fight. He is the winner because without Mayweather's name and the fact that so many people want to see it for whatever reason, like I think most people who know that Mayweather, the difference between, like you said, someone who's in boxing. Mayweather has been fighting for 20 to 25 years, ever since he was a teenager. He is an awesome fighter. He knows what he's doing. He's older now, whatever. McGregor, he's an all right boxer, whatever, but he knows a lot of different things, but he's not a professional boxer. To him to get to even Mayweather's level, even if it's even possible, would take so many years. It doesn't make sense. So to him to get $100 million without it is fucking crazy.
And that's the thing. Like if you even gave him like 20 years, he might not do it.
Yeah,
if you said this is the fight, no one knows where they're fighting. There's a fucking room, a cement room, and then there's just 2 people in the room. They're going to throw 2 fucking pool sticks in the room. Who's going to win? I don't know who's going to win. You know what I mean? Like that fight, I don't know who's.
I probably think McGregor. I think McGregor's a lot bigger.
I would give it to McGregor then.
Floyd is so quick. It's not even funny. Like Floyd is quicker than if you actually break down like how quick he is as a human, it's ridiculous. Well, and how quick he is when he doesn't give a shit. He hasn't even given it a shit for like 10 years.
No,
imagine if he gave a shit.
Here's the thing. McGregor's not stupid. He knows going into this he's probably going to lose. If he had a fight with Mayweather where there were no rules, where
actual street fight,
where it was a street fight or whatever, the first thing he would fucking do is duck down and take fucking Mayweather down. He would not stand up with him because that would just be stupid as fuck to do.
But I think it's easier and quicker to learn the tactics of MMA than it is to learn boxing. So if you gave both fighters like a year to train,
none of us
takes you can learn MMA fighting way quicker than you can learn boxing in a year.
I don't know. All I know is these 2 dudes are just going to end up like wrestling around and making out with each other. And that's what everybody really wants.
Does that turn you on? Nothing wrong with that. Does that turn you on though?
No, I don't. Listen, I don't watch MMA or boxing. That all it is homoerotic.
Here we go.
Here we go. The MMA guy. That's usually what every MMA guy does.
But I love synchronized swimming. It's so graceful.
I don't like either one, but the one's way more important than me.
Listen, all I know is D is really into that stuff, and all I've ever teased him about is like 2 dudes in their tighty whities wrestling around on the mat together. That's all it is. It's just foreplay. That's okay. That's all this is.
So you heard it here first. Foreplay to Ewart is 2 men in their tidy whities wrestling around. Just saying. Put it out there on the air.
So if that's foreplay, what is the main event for you, Ewart? Please tell me. I'm curious.
It's up to Mayweather and McGregor. That's not for me to decide.
It's like, are you a homophobe there, Ewart?
Oh, no. Here's the thing.
Everybody who's into this is a homophobe.
No, here's the thing. You're just admitted to something here, and I don't think anyone caught it. He said it's not for him to decide. You're just admitted to being a submissive.
Oh. We're learning a lot about Ewart tonight in the few words that he has said.
But Ewart,
very efficient,
submissive cuck that you are, What are you drinking tonight, sir?
What is this? Club soda.
Oh, see, I do it. I'm drinking a big fucking fruit smoothie, guys. Super tasty.
Hey,
No.
I'm like the Godfather. You know, like what was his name? Not Fredo. The one.
Don Corleone.
I'm like Michael,
Michael.
who drinks club soda when he's discussing business, where Fredo's getting a cocktail and getting erect.
What kind of business are you discussing right now?
Men in tidy whities wrestling around the mat together.
Yeah. It just goes to show you, Lee, what I said earlier about you were accurate.
Yeah, pretty much.
I missed that part. What was it?
You
Now
hate
you have to-
everything.
You have to rewatch.
You're fucking super old. You age about 5 years a minute. Is what
Listen.
I put your estimated age somewhere in the 100,000 range.
Listen, I don't hate everything. I just don't appreciate it at the level of these millennials. That's all.
See, he's fucking old as shit. Old as dirt. You're so fucking old. It's ridiculous.
If I was if I was old, you think I would like the sweet science, but I don't. It's all barbaric. It's all stupid.
You're way too old is the problem. You're past that level. Like if you're around 60 or 70, you'd appreciate it. The fact that you're around 60 to 70,000 years old, not so much.
To each his own.
Your biggest problem is you're an old Gen Xer, which is the most depressing fucking thing ever. It's just like disgusting.
Well, we revel in our depression.
The problem is you're proud to be from Detroit, even though you're not actually from Detroit. That's the problem.
Like Ewart is literally pissed off that he didn't kill himself in the early 2000s. It's like it's been haunting him now for the rest of his life.
I will
walk
say
in and you were loving guys in tidy whities. Is that what I overheard?
Yeah,
He's depressed that he outlived Kurt Cobain.
and you can't unhear it.
Great.
He's also drinking club soda, so he's
Yeah. So
agree with that part.
Chris, please outdo that bullshit. What are you drinking right now?
I'm drinking Guinness. Get out of here.
No, I'm drinking the. I'm drinking
See, even you were getting yelled at by his wife. What?
the 40 Creek Copper Pot with
There we go.
Diet Coke.
Oh,
Same
you're with Diet Coke, not even by itself.
Okay, now I'm kind of sad that I asked you.
It's on the side. It's not mixed in with. So the
Well,
40
He's got a chaser, and it's called Diet Coke.
okay. Well, okay. I can half respect you there. That's all
Is
right.
that the same bottle from Chad's there, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sure is.
Yeah, Chad's last comment in the comment section is he has about 60 beers and 400 glasses to get rid of.
I heard someone here really enjoys glasses. I believe his name is Ewart. He's
Yeah,
from
Ewart in my
Detroit. I mean Windsor. I mean Detroit. I mean totally not from Detroit. Totally Windsor.
See, I don't need any more glasses, and I don't need any fucking free beers. So
Well, you get another sampler glass from 2014's fest, and well, the one you gave me broke on the way back.
No, Nick.
shouldn't have stuck it up your butt.
You gonna cry a little bit? A little bit, please.
You guys must have had a huge conversation because all the chat comments on there.
Not really.
What's going on?
We've been really just talking about Mayweather and McGregor, about how Ewart's so old he hates everybody. Pretty much it.
You know what? I think the McGregor and Mayweather. Everyone's thinking all Mayweather because it's boxing, but don't forget McGregor's fucking what? He's Irish or Scottish, right?
What was he gonna get drunk and just start wildly swinging?
No, but I mean, boxing's in their nature. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll hold his own.
Point was that UFC is homoerotic.
That has been
I'm not a
confirmed by one Ewart Reeves.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the UFC either. It's too much of what you were saying. Too much of the guys holding each other and grabbing each other's nuts.
You guys are just
I respect boxing more than UFC. I remember the old UFCs when it was a fucking sumo guy versus a karate guy. Now that was fucking dynamite.
What, they did that weight classes?
That was awesome.
When all the fights were shitty, yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
And
Dan Shamrock
Dan
was, like,
Severn and
legit insane.
Yeah, when Ken Shamrock and Dan Severn had like an 80-minute match, and
Like WWE when the matches weren't scripted.
I pretty much stopped watching UFC when they started doing them every fucking 2 weeks or every month or whatever they're doing.
That's the thing. They're over.
It's like everything else. Everything's oversaturated. You can even, that comes into the world of wrestling too, specifically WWE, which they had they split their brands. What was it, a year ago or whatever? Now there's a fucking pay-per-view every 2 weeks, and it's just no one needs to watch like 8 hours of anything every given week when it comes to stuff like that. Like it should be a special event. Like when you have a pay-per-view once a month, that's enough. You don't need fight night, this, that, and then it's like, I get it. You want to be everywhere, but that's when people start going, well, why do I need to buy the pay-per-view? Why they're every 2-3 weeks. I'm not going to buy every single one of them. Just stop buying them and then just get them for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they sell them because people buy them. Stop buying them, people won't.
Well, it's pretty much the only thing those people can get in their trailers anyway.
Pretty much.
Now everyone just streams everything on their fucking Android boxes, which is
Or Fire Sticks or whatever
shit ever made.
out.
Love it. See, it's funny because there's all this talk and apparently a lot of shit going on in Europe with the Android boxes and how people are getting pinched, but I don't see how that is actually using an Android box should not be illegal. All it is just watching fucking something pass in front of your face and you're not saving it to your. I mean, if you're saving a show and watching it later, that's a different story. But fuck, I watch a commercial on TV and it says, "Oh, if you missed this episode, go to abc.com and stream past episodes for free." It's the same shit. There's no way they can fucking ban an Android box and shit like that. I mean, they can try shutting channels down that do it, but there's fucking
that's their
people on the back. Just fucking
that's their bigger effort. I mean, like to have an Android box or have a Fire Stick or whatever and have the actual program Kodi on there is not illegal.
No.
To have the program. It's what happens with everybody producing the content within the app itself is the issue, and it's it's more on them than anyone. So they're looking to shut down those people who produce it and upload it and make it available more so than the people who actually watch it. Because it's easier to control it that way or to at least shut it down that way. Because if you're going to try and fucking pinch everyone that has one of those, then
good luck.
It's not happening. But if you try to get the producers or people who'd actually upload the content and provide it, that's a little easier.
Yeah, and
not much, but it is.
All those hackers that have fucking 17,000 different IP addresses that are fucking triangulated, fucking bouncing off 18 different continents. Yeah, they'll never catch it. They can
Can't stop the Russians.
No. But you know what? The Android box is all for porn anyway, right?
I've actually never used it for that, to be honest with you. No, seriously.
Ultimate White Cream. There's an add-on for you.
I have no idea.
No, York doesn't have to pay for his porn. He's got a secret club set up.
Yep, we got local fight club man-to-man singlet action.
Yep. It's nothing but them battling each other, and the winner gets to watch a Chris Peters video.
That is perverted.
Yeah. By the way, we have the secret. We have the tapes. Lordy, I hope they're tapes. We have the tapes of Chris Peters killing that woman.
Goddamn. A legit snuff film. That's.
I hope they're tapes.
Honestly, it's just audio. So if you can decipher if it really is Chris Peters or not, well, then you have it.
Goddamn.
Sounds like too much work.
Yeah, way too much work.
No, I'm presenting to the Senate, the House Senate of Intelligence next week.
That's an oxymoron.
I'm hoping that McCain doesn't have a stroke while presenting it.
You sure all he thinks Hillary Clinton
I hope he has a stroke.
President Clinton. Oops. Hang on. Let me restart. Yeah, he.
Radar can't get in.
Senator McCain has some issues. He's not quite as old as you, Europe, but he's getting there. Certainly.
He's my son.
Jesus. Help.
Probably can't.
We got a full house here.
Well, when everyone heard that you weren't going to join until late, we figured it was the appropriate time to hop on.
I know.
While the getting is good.
It's time to go off the air now. Let's go. Everyone leave because Greg showed up.
Things are about to get NC-17.
This is either a glass of water or a glass of vodka. Try and guess
Moonshine.
I'm going to say water because as much of a drunk as you are, you're not hammering vodka like that right now.
Hey, your eyes are open.
Yeah. Well, give it a couple
This is
minutes.
true.
That needs a couple minutes for that vodka to, work its magic.
Hey.
I give it like 5 to 10.
Hey, listen, my body is so well trained that even if it is just water, I'll still start closing my eyes in a few minutes.
Or you could turn off your camera and just let us listen to you snore for a good hour straight.
Again.
That's right. That's right. You guys can have another conversation with me.
It was a great conversation.
One
You were
of the best we've
specifically
had.
was very happy about it. Oh yeah, you were having a ball.
It's the best conversation I ever had with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Normally, he just wants to rub his beard on me anyway.
Yeah. We don't have to talk for that.
Exactly.
I didn't think you talked when that was happening. If it did, it'd be kind of
Oh.
creepy, actually. Excuse me, what now? Is Greg okay? Just went, oh, and then just muted everything.
What are you drinking, Greg? Is it vodka?
You randomly just went, oh, and everything just shut off. So I don't. Either he was attacked by somebody or he dropped whatever he had. I think he's on his webcam, not his tablet, but I could be wrong. Well, now we can hear him.
Who can we hear? Is it Maxwell Star's beer reviews?
No, you said oh, and you muted yourself and you turned off your camera like instantly, like somebody attacked you.
Oh no, I got a phone call.
No, all right, well, there you go.
Good booty call.
Lee was asking you what you are consuming.
I'm literally just having water right now, but I will, once I finish this glass, I will have an adult beverage of some sort. Most likely beer.
Zima?
Root beer.
Most likely cool.
Eczema.
Yeah, Zima's back. Everyone excited? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Really
gonna have to
excited.
change his avatar from a whatever that is with a Nonic pint glass full of brown beer to a clear beverage in a Nonic pint glass.
You know what you should do? You should just fucking shove your ideas right up your fucking ass.
Wow.
Whoa!
Shots fired.
He's protecting his image.
That escalated quickly.
Should change it to a Glen Cairn glass. With
Hey, you
some kind of-
fucking pushed me, motherfucker.
There's nothing wrong with a Nonic pint glass. What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Oh,
You're right.
it doesn't look like one of those retarded fucking Z stems or T.
I mean, there's probably a brown ale in there that's very appropriate.
My guess is an English mild.
Could be, and you need about 20 ounces of it to enjoy.
Still better than a goddamn Canadian mild like you.
Whoa.
Why does Avatar have like
You're-
multiple rings on? What is going on? Is he married? Is Avatar married?
No, because it's stolen from that End of the World fucking movie with Simon Pegg.
Yeah,
So,
dummy.
so the guy that was commissioned to do the work basically just stole that image and put my wrestling mask head on it.
You commissioned somebody to do.
No, I didn't commission anybody.
Yeah, Lee paid for his avatar.
Did he pay for that?
Yeah.
Like a subs.
No, here's the thing: the guy who runs the Jobber Radio podcast that I'm part of commissioned the work, so I didn't pay anything for it.
Oh, you're a
Ooh.
jobber, all right.
Burn! Tell us more about craft heads.
I want to know about craft heads.
Craft Heads makes a turbid IPA, and it's actually damn good.
Homer.
Oh, well, you know.
He didn't deny it. It's cool. I'm all right with that. I thought they didn't make great stuff there, though, or even. Good stuff.
I've never said that. I've never said that. Well,
I never said that you did. I just said I thought they didn't. So I thought wrong, I guess. Incorrect thinking.
It's an
I'd say-
accurate statement.
I don't want to over compliment them. I mean, Kunin is a similar comparison, except for obviously the high end stuff that Kunin does. They don't
Kunahan.
have.
Well, that's the
But
thing
we
about
talk
Kuhn.
we talk about
Karama hands.
You talk about like a wide portfolio and ever-changing lineup, actually more even changing than those guys, of some really solid offerings, some really fun stuff on occasion, and some really exceptional things on occasion.
We're talking about craft heads still?
Yeah, believe it or
Oh.
not. I wouldn't compare them to. Let me try to think of like a small sort of like definitely local thing. I mean, to be honest, I prefer.
I assume Vincent's trying to join on his phone or something, and maybe that's why it's not working. I don't know.
Well, here's
So
the thing.
yeah, actually sent him an invite.
For him, the struggle is very real. It took him somewhere around 6 weeks to figure out how to mute a Facebook conversation. So trying to get in with the phone might be way above him at this point.
I already have 2 missed phone calls from him on fucking Google on his phone.
There we go. Ah, boy. Shit's not.
See,
I mean,
this
to
is why
be fair,
I don't-
Google's dumb. Like,
Yeah, it is. This is why I don't own a cell phone. Makes everything worse.
No, not if you actually fucking know how to use it. Then it actually.
No, but here's the thing. Nobody
What
knows.
about
Nobody knows how to fucking use it though.
I bet you Joe doesn't even know how to use his new S8.
Joe doesn't know how to use his dick.
Well, one of those two things is very, very accurate. I'll let you guess which one.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the answer.
Yeah.
What's an S8?
It's code. It's code word for my anus.
What?
S8.
No, an S8's a Samsung Galaxy S8, the newer version of the phone.
Yeah. It's like my Galaxy S7, but one Galaxy better than mine.
And my Galaxy S6 and 2 up from there.
Galaxy.
Those are the bombs. Those are the ones you can't take anywhere.
No, this S7 is the one where it randomly will just blow up.
No, it's not, no. Everyone gets that confused. It's not the S7. It's the Note 7.
Oh yeah,
that
the
blows
Note.
up.
The Note.
Yeah.
The bigger one,
The
right?
S7 is fine. Yeah, it's the big ass one.
It hasn't blown up yet. And if anyone's gonna have a cell phone that blows up, it's the guy with the crazy dirty beard.
That's right. I'm hoping my S8 turns into a dirty bomb. I'm ready for it.
That's gonna be the worst part. You know, Joe's gonna get the faulty cell phone that blows up, and because of his beard, he's getting put away for life.
It'd be pretty sweet. I can't
It
wait.
was a manufacturing defect, I swear.
His place is going to get stormed by the SWAT team, and he's going to get nailed that way.
That's dumb.
Settle down, Nick.
Maybe swarmed by the Marines.
Nick, I'm going to need you to bring it down a notch and settle down. Just if you just want to settle down.
Wait, Nick's in this chat?
Yeah, you're going to just settle down too. You're gonna, everyone just settle down. Settle down. There we go. Breathe in.
Breathe in.
Nick.
What?
Settle down.
Settle down.
Shh. Nick, shh.
Baby.
We can hear Greg's traffic.
The baby voice here, you know?
Yes, you can. There aren't any motorcycles racing Honda Civics yet, but give it time.
Racist.
It's not dark enough out yet for Tokyo Drift.
That's right.
The sun is still out somewhere.
Have you tried you were at any of the milk sharks from Bellwoods yet?
Nope.
Me either.
I don't know. I'm sort of.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not into the haze craze. I'm just.
Oh, you know what? That's not what Joe was saying earlier. He was saying Ewart was basically, fuck these fucking motherfuckers.
It did sound like that. Man, that's kind of, he was like, fuck Bellwoods, fuck all the turbidity, fuck all these lactose milkshake IPAs, and, you know, Craft Heads is the best. Pretty sure that's exactly how that went down.
There
Basically-
goes one, Greg.
Basically, it was like old man Ewart was on his fucking porch telling all these fucking new beers to get off his fucking lawn.
He's like, somebody bring me Dale's Pale Ale.
I don't like these hoppy things.
Somebody bring me a
Flash
Sierra
West Coast
Nevada.
IPA.
Bring me a Sierra Nevada when they used to make real craft beer.
Where's the Dogfish Head and one of their minute beers? Me and Sam are best friends.
Bring me 2 guys in tidy whiteys.
Ah, you bastards. So,
I used to drink Goose Island before AB and Bev bought them out. Hunker's Ale's my go-to.
I just want to see men wrestle.
I've
Yeah,
never
look
seen
at him.
Honkers.
Look at that hold he put him in. He's wrestling.
You just want to see
The naked chokehold.
Nothing better than 2 men wrestling around in their underwear while I am enjoying a great ice-cold Honker's Ale.
The thing is, I've never had honkers, so no, that part is untrue.
If I've never had Honkers, give me that 312 Urban Wheat Ale.
Never
ice
had
cold.
that either.
32.3 degrees Fahrenheit. When I pour it in my glass, I want chunks of ice to develop. Where's my best friend, Ronald Terrio?
Hi, Ronald.
Let me pour every beer like it's a nitro can or bottle.
Oh my God, no.
I read it once on the internet somewhere there that told me to pour straight down the middle as hard as I can.
It's true.
I don't know how to respond to that.
He did a video.
It's just the truth.
He did a video.
It's very painful, actually. It's so it hits home. It really does.
I like how. Oh, I fucking just realized the title of this fucking live stream is "How to Pour Beer." That's fucking hilarious.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
and other mysteries, and I think we've delved into a few of them here tonight. Like yours, latent homosexuality. I think it came out this time.
You
And there's
know,
nothing- and there's
he
nothing
came
wrong
out
with it.
all right.
Just not in
Yeah.
her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
actually very honored. I'm very honored and happy that this was a vehicle for Yort to really express himself.
There's not a lot of places you can do that on the interwebs. What a stand-up guy. I mean, you gave him the platform.
Exactly.
He
Great
gave him the
great
great
platform.
platform. Speaking of this platform, what do you think about this platform to announce the fact that you're gay? Is it a good platform to announce such things?
There couldn't be a worse platform, to be honest with you.
There you
So
go.
I could radar can't get in.
Are you?
Because this is definitely the gayest fucking channel on YouTube.
Would you say a better platform would be the Albino Rhino Beer Festival?
Yeah, probably just
Festival?
due to subs, because these subs are all paid for.
What's a did anyone?
Yeah.
What?
Goddamn. I paid every goddamn dollar I was worth for these fucking subs. Holy shit.
That's why Lee doesn't have a cell phone. He saves his money for his subs.
Yeah.
He pays them in hand jobs, which is the way to go about it.
And
No
when you
money
look-
exchange hands at all.
And
Just
when you look at it, you know,
No,
I've
but plenty
given-
of semen changed hands. Am I right?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've given almost 3,000 hand jobs. So I mean, I've worked for it.
Wow.
No one
I
said
don't
you
know if
weren't a
I've
hard
given
worker.
I don't know if I've ever given myself 3,000 hand jobs in my entire career of hand
That was
jobs.
me.
Greg, that's like a month. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
30
not
days.
try. Let's keep this fucking strictly above kayfabe here, bitches. Let's keep it real.
Greg's just not good at it. Lee's efficient. Gets right down to it.
Yeah.
Lee
HJs, ZJs, whatever.
It is.
has-
It's all work. It's all work.
He has like almost 3,000 subs, and he berates them on a weekly basis. I mean, that's impressive.
He knocks on their door. Hey.
Yeah.
Watching my shit still?
You're a piece of shit.
He's a true.
No, you're
jobber.
not allowed to watch my podcast or my whiskey reviews.
I mean, he's the king of the jobbers.
I stopped doing
he
beer.
berates
Fucking
his
leave me
audience.
alone.
Berates the audience, and they keep coming back for more. He's the epitome of jobber. It's awesome.
Yep.
I'd rather be a well-remembered jobber than some fucking star who faded into obscurity.
Fucking, I'll always remember Barry Horowitz.
Like Yort.
Iron Mike Sharp.
Hey man, he was great. Leave him
Brooklyn
alone.
Brawler has had a job in the WWE for like 30 years, even though I don't think he's ever beaten anybody.
Until he got fired. No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's
that's true. That's true. He did get fired.
still a
But it was
pretty
still
good
for
run.
like 30 years, right? It was like
Yeah.
28 years or 27 years of him being actually there.
Then finally realized, hey, you're still fucking here.
Yeah, that's crazy. Greg, what do you think about Jutsu now? I'll tell you what, that is one of the few like standard beers that Bellwoods has that changes every time I drink it. Because I only get to drink it, say, every like 6 months. Last time I had it, it was basically a New England style pale ale. And then last time I had it, it looked kind of like that, tasted nothing like it. I don't understand what they're doing with that beer.
Yeah, I find that beer is not particularly consistent, although I find a lot of their beers, including Roman Candle and Wizard Wolf, aren't particularly consistent since they opened their new facilities and they're making everything in much bigger batches now.
Well, I wouldn't even say it's like batch variants as much as just like they decide they're going to change the recipe or they're doing like Jutsu used to be a juice. I mean, when they first did it, they did what, like five different versions of it to see which one people like best. They ended up going with whatever it was, ended up being a good beer. And then next time I had it 6 months
What
later.
you're saying, Joe, but I'm really like concerned that we're like witnessing a crime at some point. That this is like Lizak's point of view.
Chris? There's not. No,
What?
I don't think so. Who is that?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
think he's
know.
I'm just sharing my screen.
I think this is I think Klizak is like doing a POV sexual assault,
Klizak.
and we're all party to it.
Yeah, he's gonna get us all in trouble.
Klitzak.
So far, I've seen no nudity. So
This is a YouTube video, so it's not like it's going to have anything in it. I mean,
Well-
there's no nudity on YouTube.
Why would you tell us that? Now we don't care.
well, there is nudity on YouTube, but and ask Paul. There's even more.
Let's not ask Paul.
Paul will
Please,
show
let's
you more.
not ask Paul. Please, never. See you later,
All right, Matt. Have a good one, sir.
Matt, no. Okay. See you later. I was going to talk to him about Saturday, but he left quickly. Yeah, Paul's like liked videos on certain accounts are things that I never want to witness ever again in my life.
Hate
This-
pegging?
This woman
It's
is
way
really,
past that, Nick.
really
Way past that.
This woman's really underdressed for the library. I'm just going to say right now.
That's a terrible bra.
Yeah, should just get rid of it.
She probably will.
Indeed, my friends.
Hello, my friends.
It's playboyplus.com at the bottom right, but yet this is on YouTube.
Yep. Somebody burned it.
This is really on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, this video might be taken down.
No.
Not the one you're watching. I'm talking about just actually Lee's. Lee's is going to be taken down based on what's happening right now.
Oh well.
Someone's going to blow him in. Probably Ewert, because he's not a huge fan of women, apparently. At least that's what he told us.
No, that's not true. She needs her permanent eye correction, laser eye surgery, I think.
Yeah, really.
She just needs a sweet beard. Am I right?
Just shave mine off.
She's a sweet beard.
Just a sweet beard, grow it out a little bit. Maybe a sexy mustache.
No, Joe, you need to work on that beard. You need to actually go to a salon. Your beard's terrible. It's great how long it is, but man, I don't know.
It's fucking supposed to be gross. That's the whole point of it.
No, it's not gross. You can obviously tell you're trying to trim it. It's very flat and it's weird.
No, I don't. I do not trim it at all. That's the thing. Actually, I take it back. A little bit on my neck because it itches at the bottom, but I don't touch it up or make it anything, man. That's the whole point. I don't want to. I just want to see how long it can grow out. It's just that it has. I don't know. It looks terrible. Terribly awesome.
Terrible.
Here's the bottom line. Ewert's complaining again about something, and I think it's really just because he wants to touch your beard.
That's probably true.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
No, not even probably. I think it's highly probable.
90% true.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Saying that Joe's beard is homoerotic.
I mean, Nick couldn't get enough of it. I put it places where I don't regret. I'll just say that.
I thought you had a bomb under your shirt.
I did
Like
have a bomb on
a
him.
row of dynamite.
Are you saying a bomb as in like a bomb or like beard balm?
Balm. BLM. Balm.
You know what? Fucking winter is coming. Him trimming his shit off. He's like, don't cave, and then he comes back and he caved. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
His girlfriend probably finally slapped him in the fucking face and said, "You better fucking shave that shit, or I'm not fucking you anymore."
Very likely.
Never bite the hand of the giver of thy nookie.
Exactly. I put up with your fucking beer fest drunk bullshit, but I'm not putting up with this fucking hillbilly beard you're fucking growing. Either shape up or you're not getting any more pussy. Bottom line.
This is an actual quote that wasn't taken out of context. It was 100% true. That's what she said to him. As he was recording that, she's in the background berating him about it. So I came back like 2 minutes later and he was clean shaven.
Okay, I don't even know what Chris is showing now. It's like some weird fucking heavy metal video.
It's showing penises.
No, it's like what?
It's
A
just
music,
like
it's a music video.
it is.
Ewert is mesmerized here.
Sure.
No, it's basically if you go to Pornhub and you click under miscellaneous, You'll find Lizak's videos.
Other.
Yeah, other styles. Here, go to Pornhub. What's the other styles? Non-nudity. Oh,
See that bullet belt looks uncomfortable. And the way she was holding that guitar, that looked extremely uncomfortable. I don't think people would actually do that.
I think it's a beginner guitar video. Like
okay.
How to play C, G, and D. That's what that was.
playing these.
How to play
the D?
COCK.
More like how to hold a guitar and not have people give a fuck whether or not you can play it or not.
Yeah. How to put the guitar bridge between your breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Old Nation brewery that Sean was talking about, that's actually not that far from Detroit. I thought that was like closer to like Kalamazoo and whatnot.
No, it's close.
Oh. I think they just started getting distribution too, I believe, didn't they?
Not just. They've been doing it for a while. But yeah,
Oh, really?
It's the radius is 50 miles or something.
Do they show up in Detroit? Does what you call it get them?
Yeah. 8 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they have Steve's Party Store in Hamtramck, which is like around the corner. Does though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, maybe when I send you shit out, you can send me a couple to try. Maybe that.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Like
M43 is
M43 in the Boxer, I believe, is the other one I heard of. I don't know what else they have.
They don't put out as much of the Boxer. It's mostly M43, and it's like Jutsu. It does
Change?
Reports, yeah, it does change. I haven't had every single batch, obviously, but it does change from reports. So some are better than others. Some are a little bit more. You might get a little bit more of the bitter bite. Some are super juicy. Some are,
Yeah.
It's a bit all over the place. I think they're just figuring it out. So.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned
overall.
them. I think it was last year sometime, and I think you went there, right?
Yeah.
Was that when you did that trip where you went to a bunch of different places, and I think that was one of them.
Yeah, we've D and I've gone a couple times.
Oh, fucking Radar's trying to call again.
Jesus Christ. Radar, take a page out of Paul from PA Crew News Report, baby. He does not know the technology, but he shows up on everybody's hangout, baby. Everybody's hangout is where Paul is.
Paul doesn't even have an internet, and he manages to join us.
Yeah. He said the link that is screwing up. It's taking him to just Hangouts and not the specific Hangout. So maybe you resend the link and maybe that'll work.
Or copy and paste it into a browser window. That might help.
Probably try to join from his phone, and if he does that, the only way he can get in is somebody has to add him to the chat, and it would be Lee.
No, I could do it if I'm friends with him on Google Plus. Here's the thing: not friends with him on Google Plus. Anybody can. If anyone's friends with him on Google Plus, all you have to do is go to Hangouts. I think it's hangouts.google.com, and then you can just add them to this chat.
We're drinking the Brimstone Kiwi because I want to drink some New Zealand IPA dankness. Oh, thanks. That's all.
I am going to drink the Nimble Giant.
I am drinking Joe's Jelly King Cherry.
Sweet.
9% alcohol by volume, 69 IBUs. This is the new thing.
How should I pour?
What? Oh, Nimble Giant. They released that. This is the second year they released it, right?
Yeah, second year. And
I didn't have it last year. Did you have it last year?
Yes, it was very good. And then I'm going to use
the Finally Legal.
Finally Legal.
I saw the review, baby. It's not quite Sunday morning, baby. It's
Straight down the middle, because that's how we pour.
Spill it everywhere. Fucking don't stop it too. Let it go everywhere. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. What are you doing? That's terrible.
I'm above the laptop. What do you want from me? A lot of brewers used in this one.
Yeah, that's there's a lot of brewers.
I saw
that's
guy named Eric, a Lions fan. He reviewed the Fuller's 2015 or something like that, and he poured it like a Neanderthal. So his whole glass of foam. I'm like, yeah, right down the middle, baby.
Paul releases all the yeast esters, baby. All those yeast esters, just like a maniac.
You can smell it. It's like, because it's so good. You can smell it so good. Like
every fucking beer's in a nitro bottle. Just right down the middle as hard as you can. See what happens.
I gotta tell you guys, I forgot. I was gonna take a picture of it and tweet it and all that stuff. But guess what? Just hit the shelves in PA.
Oh God, what could it be?
Heinous.
Enjoy by 10, 13, 16.
Is that the Brett one though?
The tangerine one.
Oh, it's the super fresh. It's only like 9 months old. Let's get on it.
Fresh. Pennsylvania fresh, baby.
All right, I'm confused. Paul's here and Ewart is still here. What's going on?
Yes. we didn't run away.
It's debatable whether Ewart is actually here or not and what he brings to the table.
I have to tell Ewart that I will be in Detroit in July 10th.
You hear that? You hear that? You were July 10th. That is the day in which you duck him again. Totally make up a lie.
The whole week of July 10th.
Well, the whole week. So it's like you have to duck them uniquely on 5 separate occasions.
Yeah, you can duck the shit out of me.
I broke my left foot tonight. Broke my right foot tonight. Broke my left hand. Broke my right shoulder. I'm in a full body cast.
By a truck, and I'll be in a coma for a week.
I'm in a full body cast. What hospital are you in? Oh, I don't remember.
It just so happens, Paul, that I'm flying to France. That's a flying to France, and I'm hanging out with Tasting Dish. I'm sorry, the entire week.
Oh no, that would be a valid excuse.
That would be.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the last time he was like, "Oh, sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go to
I'll try to have sex with
I got a job. Sorry, Montreal."
What are you? You going back to the same place, the same area, Paul?
ABB, yep. Auburn Hills, ABB, yep. I'm gonna go for more training. I gotta pay for myself, but I'm going.
Wow, but confused. I thought that was like something that work was doing. So you're doing it out of pocket.
They paid for you to go once, and for one little class. And I want to do the more class so I can get their certificates of maintenance certificate, certified, and all that stuff. And they said if you want to go back for more training, you have to pay for it yourself, and you have to pay your way, and you need to put in vacation time to go.
So you did all that.
I did all that. So I was like, okay, paid, put it on the credit card, put it in vacation time. Fuck you, I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah, suck it.
That's right. That's right. He's gonna better himself, you fucks.
And he's gonna drink all the fucking mediocre beer in Michigan. Suck it.
There were shit tons of mediocre beer. I was amazed by the amount of mediocre beer.
Well, that's the thing. There's we talked about Kunin and about a lot of their stuff. A lot of their base stuff is just solid, mediocre, all right, whatever, right? Their better stuff is shit that's like $7 for a 12.
I'm definitely gonna, if they have it on tap at the moment, I'm gonna get a growler of their Drippa to take home with me.
Yeah, that shit's good. And then the Imperial Java.
Yeah.
They pretty much always have Drippa.
You know what? We get it here now in Western New York. We have it's on tap everywhere. They've been in like New York City, a little bit upstate for a while, like a couple years. But now their stuff's here. Drippa showed up. Their fluffer showed up.
The fluffer, yeah.
And I'm hoping that the Imperial Creme Brulee style shows up, Java Creme Brulee, because that's one of my favorite beers from them. Thoroughly enjoy that beer.
You're one of my favorite beers from them, Joe.
No, favorite beard, Greg.
Oh.
Yeah. So how goes it, Paul? Everything going well? As can be.
Yeah, my face, I could see out of both eyes, so I can't compete.
Yeah.
Hey, so what did that end up being anyway, Paul? Was it a fucking allergic reaction or some shit or what?
Yeah, some kind of someone must have been burning poison and I didn't notice. Basically, is what they said.
That's fucked.
Did anything happen aside from your face? Like you look like you gained about 70 pounds in a matter of like 2 hours?
Yeah, well,
like,
it got worse and worse, and then it was really painful. And then, of course, later I was getting different outbreaks of poison all over. You know what I mean? So, but it went away after a while.
Like nothing like their throat closing up or breathing or anything? Or
No, breathing was fine, unfortunately.
Good
to breathe.
You just wanted to die, but I kept breathing.
What?
But
What did-
I mean, the first time I was ever in an ER, the first time I ever got an IV, it was fun.
So what did they give you? Just a bunch of what you call it?
Bunch of prednisone,
Antihistamines?
steroids, a lot of antihistamines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was on 8 Benadryl a day for a while.
Balls.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Handful of prednisone and 8 Benadryl. I didn't know
Did
whether
this
I was
happen
awake
while
or
you were at home? Did this happen while you were at home, like where you're in your fucking backyard and you just all of a sudden?
No, actually, I started getting a bronchial attack, like a allergy attack, a sinus attack and stuff, and my eyes started itching while I was at work. So somewhere around the area, someone must have been doing this, and I didn't notice it.
No, I thought it was around your fucking house, like something fucking.
No, I have bonfires here all the time, but I've never had anything happen like that before.
That's fucked. Well, I'm glad you're all right, bud.
No, everything's good now, and just trying to work on the house. And Christina's car isn't in the best shape, so I'm trying to fix it because.
Is it right beside the Jag?
I might have to get the Jag working and give it to her because she's demanding a car. So we'll see.
Oh, the married life again. Just kidding.
Yeah. So I was thinking about giving her. I don't know. So I got to. I want to see if I can get her car back up and running Friday, and then I can figure out what I'm going to do. See if I can get the Jag running again. See how it works out.
Have you tried putting gas in it?
Yes.
Have you ever taken the Jag to your buddy's garage that you occasionally work for?
Yeah. I mean, I got the battery there now. I'm charging up the battery for it now, but got to call a new insurance company. I kicked off my insurance, so I got to call a new insurance company this week. I'm trying to fix the house up so I can get it inspected. I painted all my roofs and stuff and all that jazz, fixing the place up. So trying to do the best.
Paul, you selling it?
I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna try to sell it at some point in time instead of walking away from it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
You're just gonna keep on trying.
He's gonna sell it, move to Niagara Falls, so he can drink all the Niagara College beers with Greg.
Oh boy, he'll be able to
Niagara
get, he'll be able to
Brewing
get
Company
growlers.
beers.
Oh, Niagara Brewing, that's right.
Yeah. Let's not look at.
If
Look,
I'm
look,
gonna move, it will definitely be away from Canada, as far as I can.
Moving to Mexico?
Yes. Yep. Get my tan back.
feel like
Buenos
he's gonna,
noches, senors.
feel like he's gonna move to Ohio because there's not enough beer tubers in Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Well, all the beer tubers that are either are horrible or they stop doing it and start doing really retarded videos.
Or they're racist.
I don't know who you're referencing at all, Paul. Not in the least bit.
Hello, my friends.
Could always move to Louisiana.
Yeah.
They have great beer there, I hear.
Which is the Ohio of the South.
It's a very
Yeah.
fine
You
brewery.
could go to Brandon, Manitoba. You really want
That's the New Jersey of the North.
Work at the pickle factory.
Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Here's a question, Paul. Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Because if you
No.
do, Brandon, Manitoba is the headquarters of anything related to that whatsoever.
You can learn how to monetize your YouTube
Oh, we're all
videos.
frozen? That was weird.
I know how to put ads on them to bother other people, but I don't know how to make money off of it at the same time.
You know what? Neither do they. Yeah, it's
I will say that it's working. It definitely bothers the shit out of me. If you're not making money, it's a bonus.
I'm still waiting for YouTube to get a hold of me and give me a magical check that's never going to come. But
it might be like $4.
hey, I can buy a beer at $4, so that'd be fine.
No, here's the thing: you have to have a $100 cutoff. It has to be a minimum of $100 before they send you anything.
Oh, then I'll never get one.
Oh, 25 more years to go.
I have kittens in the house now. If I start doing cat videos,
You're fucking set.
Wow.
You're set.
Yeah.
You're set. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing.
What took you so long? Do the kittens before your fucking beer review. Fucking, at least you'll get some views before you fucking start.
Also,
Maybe I can
also
put, like,
put in
Dungeons and
parentheses,
Dragons outfits
best
on it.
kittens ever, question mark. I think you're going to want people to watch
Yeah.
it.
No. So
I
first
mean,
you gotta start small. Best kittens from buttfuck.
4 kittens in a blender? Question
Best
mark?
kittens born in 2017 in backwoods, Pennsylvania, question mark. Yes.
Wait, when Joe starts his channel, he's gonna fucking produce a kitten out of his beard. Hello, meow, my friends.
Kitten.
Did someone say meow?
You want to drink a beer? Meow.
We're going to have a beer right meow.
I want a beer
Who's
right
laughing at
now.
Oh my God, Joe, we know your intro already. When you start your channel in 5 years,
There's no channel.
in 5 years, 20 years.
See, if Chris is really good, he could just take the audio from this, Joe saying it, and added just a kitten with photo shots into Joe.
I'm working on a video called Pokemon Joe. We'll just let you guys fucking figure that one out.
Oh Jesus!
Help.
Yeah. I just need I need to fucking grab a bunch of audio of Joe. That's all.
I do have to ask you a question, Paul. What's up with the clueless drinker and his 6 or 7 hour Google Hangouts?
I know. Oh my God.
Those are like I It's
How are you on
amazing
your
how long
computer
they
for
are.
To be fair, that's what BDU used to be back in the day. There used to be
I-
like 6-hour hangouts.
No, that was like JTV.
No, but they're all online is the thing. We don't think we ever had like a 6 or 7 hour online chat, like 3 or 4,
Yeah.
and then it goes offline for the
You know
next
why?
2
It's
or 3.
because YouTube's allowing it. That's why it's fucking. That's why he's doing it for 6 hours.
I mean, there's times when Kent Beer Reviews, Craig, and I are on until about 6 in the morning my time, which has to be damn near noon or
Yeah,
past.
it's like at noon his time. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Wow.
For a while there, especially when I was on first shift, it was be on a hangout until 3 in the morning, go to sleep for 2 hours, wake up and go to work. It was fun.
See you later, Greg.
He'll be back. He hit the wrong button.
Fuck you, Greg.
Let's see.
Yeah,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Greg will be back.
I think it'd be fun to get on a chat with those guys.
Countdown.
Hit the wrong button, eh, Greg?
No, I was trying to watch porn on my iPad at the same time, but the sound kicked me out of Hangouts.
Unbelievable.
So,
But
I was
Tom,
watching.
was.
I was multitasking.
Sounds like a great time to take your dick out.
Foot fetish videos, and I got this random call from Radar. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to watch these girls fucking suck each other's feet. Like, what are you doing?
He's trying to masturbate to Hougly.
The world is all about the porn, and I love it. It's crazy.
It's the fun.
It's crazy. I love it.
Crazy. It's crazy. I love it.
Crazy, man.
Crazy.
Because if it's not about it, that's stupid. It's stupid.
That is too much butter on those trays. Okay. I like Falling Towers.
Well,
Actually, there's a show. I never grew up watching this show. I've never saw it before. And recently I found about it because I do like British comedies and stuff.
The young ones.
The young ones. And I watched the shit out of the young ones, and it's pretty fucking fantastic.
Wait, this is a show and not some really creepy thing you guys are into, right?
No,
It's both.
it's not a show about young girls, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, okay. What's it
It
about?
is
Because I'm looking for a good show to watch.
It's a British TV show from the 80s.
Yeah, it's a British
it's
TV show from the 80s.
It
It's
was
about
basically made. It was made when most of us was either like one or the idea of us was happening. But at the same time,
Yeah.
fantastic.
yeah, it's a great fucking show.
I bought the series. I don't know if it's the complete thing, but it's called Every Stupid Episode.
Am I
It's
the
a
oldest
DVD
one in this chat
compilation
right now?
in the BBC. It was a
Yes.
BBC America release, so I bought that, and then I watched it on YouTube, and it's pretty fucking fantastic.
No, it's a great show. It's basically a sitcom with all these different people from different classes in British society. They all share a flat together, and they all hate each other, basically. And they get into these really weird
living
fucking adventures that sometimes break the fourth wall. And then sometimes they have like current like British bands playing and stuff in episodes, like Motorhead and stuff like that show up. And
Basis band. Why don't you guys do a special podcast episode, or maybe multiple episodes about it?
About
No.
British comedies in the 80s.
My children,
Yeah,
my
totally into
children
that.
love
I'm
that
into
show. They did a podcast on that about in 1986, so it's too late.
I know it's a movie podcast, but you could just make an exception this one time.
Yeah, it was great. And the funny thing is, I act like Vivian, except I look like Neil.
yeah, but you're not a
Okay,
lip-wristed.
Are you talking about?
Inside jokes. Inside jokes.
Are you talking about Neil Hope, aka Wheels from Degrassi?
No.
No,
Oh,
Nigel Tanner.
I know. Listen, I don't know, but I know it wasn't Neil Hope. Also, he died like 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago.
What about
Dead
Drake?
for a while.
Drake
Neil,
started.
Maybe
Neil's
11.
the long hair hippie mother type.
He had the nice feathered red hair with the
Funny
fucking.
is,
Mhm.
I was watching a thing with Ben Elliott, Ben Elton, and he was saying is like some weird guy like basically said Neil was the mom, Mike was the dad, Rick was the daughter, and Vivian was the son. And I'm like, you know what? It kind of actually works that way too. It's weird. They're like he said basically they're a post-nuclear family, kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, it kind of works that way.
Yeah, no,
It's a good show.
It's pretty much
I
perfect.
suggest everybody watches it immediately.
It's pretty much perfect British absurdism. Just like great stuff. It actually kind of is like the son of Monty Python in a certain way, like very much.
But they
go
beyond Monty Python. When Monty Python starts kind of having soliloquies and colloquies and stuff about like different poets and philosophers and stuff, this picks up and it goes right back to fart gags.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it takes you back to reality.
Randy.
You don't need to go have a university degree to understand what they're talking about sometimes, which is nice. Because sometimes Blackadder and stuff goes a little bit beyond where you have to have, you know. And I'm an idiot, as we all know. So you know, it's nice.
Love Blackadder.
Nick,
You
can
like
you
a
settle
lot
down,
of
please?
Settle down, everyone.
Nick,
You'll
Nick, bring it down a level. Nick.
I've actually heard that Nick is mostly black downstairs.
He has a 10-inch penis around.
I was gonna say around because I heard it's way longer than that.
Yeah,
No, it's stocky, kind of like Nick himself.
Yeah, see, I feel ashamed now because my claim to fame was 4 inches around, but now even then it's like it's nothing anymore. It's like, oh goddamn.
Let's just say that every time Nick chooses to mate, he has to be willing to go to prison for a few years for manslaughter.
God damn it.
Yeah, but he won't get him pregnant.
I actually just found I found Nick's day job. It's called slimewave.com, and it's these girls who masturbate in this room, and this fake penis, which I think is pretty much Nick, comes out of the wall and just bathes them in fake
Glory
cum.
hole.
It's just non-stop, and they just go to town on themselves while this thing is just constantly cavalcating them with semen. And I'm pretty sure I found out what Nick actually does during the day.
Yeah, no, that was 100% accurate representation of what happened at the bottle share the Friday before the fest.
If you go to YouTube.com
So you're basically saying Nick's penis is a super soaker.
yeah, if you go to
Co-signed, it was. I mean, it probably is.
Can you add it to the side of the sidebar there, Paul, please, so I can click on it?
Except unlike a super soaker, it's always pumped and ready to go.
okay.
The stamina from Nick is just it's unbelievable.
Dirty pumps to shoot it.
People, man. Trying to talk to the people.
And we have no viewers, and I am not surprised at all.
Oh, I'm trying to talk to Greg, basically. Greg, listen to this.
Well, ever since you started lighting my junk to a fucking super soaker.
You're the one that did it originally, so this is on you, all of it.
Settle down, Nick.
Can you be kind of like excited because usually people like compare my junk to a
Make
pig
it sound like
Oh, guys, I got a fucking 73-inch dick, and it's like 15 feet
I'm so
around and
sorry,
gigantic,
man.
and I could knock people out with it, but what was me?
that is not how that
I
happened.
use it as a lightsaber.
Oh,
Believe-
thing
I-
glows.
This is all I remember. Nick was sitting in a chair. He put his head down, and he goes, I hurt the women. I just hurt them.
I heard the women.
And I was like, is there something you want to tell us? And he's like, my penis is gigantic. And just put his head back down again.
I leave them like I leave them as virgins.
Yeah, he tears everything but the hymen.
Oh, by the way, Greg,
Yep.
I had to restart my fun stuff file on funeraldust666youtube.com.
Really?
They deleted
so
that?
I had to restart it. So if you go to funeraldust666 on youtube.com and click on fun stuff, go to the most recent additions, you'll get to see Slime Wave live.
What is it? Funeral 666? You said.
Funeral Dust.
Or you can go to youtube.com and in the search bar type Frau, Frau, and search the new for today, and you'll find it on page 6.
All right, let's go have a look.
Just to point this out, no, Paul is not a genius, but he kind of is.
Just saying. There you go.
Just a little bit in certain
What was that
things.
thing? Something 666. What was that called?
Funeral Dust.
One word. Funeral Dust 666.
I would highly recommend not looking at it, Chris.
I just know this fucking address by the back of my hand just because of so many podcasts we've done together.
Funeral Dust 666.
Just because of the back of your hand, like.
Yeah, back of my hand knows as well.
But if you're gonna sin, you better be original. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know.
By the way, Paul, Night of the Living Dead commentary looks like probably first week of July. Looks like when it's going to happen.
I will be available pretty much every night in July.
Okay.
Every night.
Yeah.
Even if he's on the road bettering himself in the Detroit area.
If it's going to be the first week of July, I'm on shutdown. So I'm working 6 to 6. So after 6 p.m., I'm pretty much free every night.
A lot of sixes going on right now.
So after that it'll be the commentary, and then after that we'll be doing the Lovecraft shit.
Cool.
I think you should have somebody who's never seen these shitty movies commentary on these movies.
I guess this is what I'm actually supposed to be showing the YouTube crowd.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Possibly playing with like a ball of yarn or doing something super.
I don't know if you just noticed, but there's like 58 viewers right now because you put that cat up.
Yeah, you know, and the best thing is all the fucking YouTube monies are gonna come my way because the kitty's on the.
How many kittens do you have, Paul? Excuse me. Is that a wrestler theme song? No.
That is. Oh my God. That what song was that? It was Fulci or something.
How many kittens do you have, Paul? Now.
4 kittens.
Oh my God.
It was a lot of work making them, but it was a fun time playing with the pussy.
4 kittens.
Are you gonna give them away, sell them, anything? You gonna keep them all?
I don't give away anything.
Well, no, but they're cats, and you have a tendency to want to kick them as far as you can.
Well, I did kick one. It was pretty fucking hilarious. Yeah, it kind of rolled, but it's fine. But no, I'm basically gonna keep them because I'm sentimental, I guess.
And
baby animals and dead hookers. I can't get rid of them. I'm sentimental.
And let's face it, your daughters love them.
And my daughters love them too. Even though the one's named Ursus and they call it Bear. And I'm like, you're technically correct, but I want to punch you in the face. Because it's named Ursus. And they're like, it's named Bear. I'm like, it's named Ursus. Have a little culture. And
your daughters are American. Don't argue with them.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Yeah.
What are all their names?
Arguing with women doesn't work anyway. So.
What are all the names of the kittens, Paul?
The name of the kittens are Nightmare, Bear, apparently, Twilight, and Cadence. Those are the names.
Interesting mix there.
Well, basically, at first, they were named after princesses from My Little Pony. And then the one, it had these little, like,
Princess Bear.
And you can see
it was ugly as fuck, so we had to change its name.
Well, actually, the one dog, the dog that I had, the first dog that I remember that I pet that I liked was named Bear. But when I saw this little kitten, it had brown. Like every time it was black, but every time the light hit it, it had brown on its fur. I'm like, you look like a black bear. So I called it Ursus because I was like, why not?
Isis?
So, but apparently it's Bear, which pisses me off. But its name's Ursus. But yeah. So it's pretty cool.
ISIS?
I like them. They're pretty fun.
You better watch out. That might be a suicide kitty. You just better keep one eye on
There's
it.
Bear.
Oh,
Bear.
it's fucking awesome.
Are there hot dogs strapped to its chest?
No, it doesn't look
Just
like
screaming
Rhino.
out at the same time right now.
In the name of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Praise be to Allah, canine. Or feline.
Yeah, I'd be scared too, kitty. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I would probably piss myself right about now.
I'm thirsty anyway.
Yes, he is always thirsty. Man who drinks like 16 beers in a hangout, and he's like, "Oh, I'm still thirsty." I can't.
I've never done that.
Oh, I'm totally pissing outside, and I didn't mute myself. Oops.
The best part, all the kittens are by his feet right now because they're starving.
No, actually, they just ate.
Good.
But they have a very unnatural asphyxiation with my boots.
Oh,
For some reason, they crawl over them, and the two black cats like shove their heads down, and I'm like, "What are you doing, you sick fucks?"
Who
They might
cares?
be a little
They're
dumb,
cute.
Paul.
They're cute. And you know what? You need to put all 4 of them in front of the camera before you start your next beer review.
Maybe I should do that. I mean, if I got
It won't
Instead-
hurt.
Instead of naming it like whatever you do when you name your
best kitten beer ever, faggot.
yes, yeah. Instead of doing PA Brew News, it's PA Cat Reviews or something like that. You can have the name of the beer in there, but
Like Lou's reviews.
It's the PA
Yeah.
kitten mittens.
do the Lou's reviews.
You gotta change the name of the cats to this is Stout, this is Porter,
This is
IPA,
Dinkle and
this is,
Dinkle
Ale.
Junior and Dinkle
This is-
Senior,
this is
Dinkle the
Dinkle
Third.
3,
Black
Dinkle
Eyed
3rd.
aka Cascadian Ale.
That was a good
And
Dinkle.
This is Cascade.
This is ginger carrion. This is coriander, ginger carrion, like fucking faggot saison. There you go.
Dinkle, you want some of this nimble giant Dinkle?
or you could just name the cats after different beer reviewers.
Should I call one of the cats Nimble
Yeah,
Giant?
Yeah, Dinkle of the nimble giant. It's an IPA. It's a good Dinkle.
I would call one of the cats Nimble Giant, but they're all klutzy as fuck.
This
cat's
name is
Nimble Cat.
this cat's name is Chris Peters. This is Dave, Dr. Dave. This one is Ron Terrio, and this one is Peter.
If I named the cats that, they would go into a blender.
Gross. That's gross. Also, you weren't here, but Paul's coming up to Michigan, back to Detroit on July 10th, the whole week. So you can't weasel your way out of hanging out with him.
He'll find a way.
I'll be back.
Hey, I'm off that week too. Maybe I'll fucking show up in Windsor and then or Detroit.
You're not too far away from Windsor.
Invited guest.
You're about,
It's only
what,
4
2
hours. Away. I'll take
3
a
hours?
cab.
It's a 4-hour drive. You should hang out.
I'm taking Joe with me.
4-hour tour.
Well, I'm actually, it's actually good timing. I'm coming back from vacation.
From France.
Was that?
France.
Coonan's. I spent $155.
At Coonan's, how?
I don't know.
He bought 2 raspberry ice boxes, number
I
one.
bought 2 raspberry icebox, yeah, but then I also bought food and a bunch of drinks, so I had a good time.
Good.
He also got 2 growlers with him and his buddy. One his buddy was supposed to get like the sparkling lemonade fucking whatever they have going on. And then he was supposed to get the Imperial Java Creme Brulee Stout. And
Awesome.
they switched the growlers, and he went home with the pink lemonade and his buddy went home with the
And he's like, I'm really glad I got this instead. It's really good. And I was like, fuck you. And I don't care. I'll go back and get more. And I had the Java when I was there anyway. It was delicious. But the Drippo was one.
Was it a little bit thin though, Paul? Was it thin a little bit? The Java?
No. The
What?
Java, yes.
Okay. I was going to say, yeah, the Java was a little bit thin. Regardless, it's thin.
It's a bit thin.
He can take you to Old Nation. Right? You guys can go hang out with Eric, a Lions fan, because he's in Lansing. Pretty
He's
sure.
in but Lansing's actually like, what he said, like an hour and a half away from Auburn Hills. I mean, it's pretty far.
Yeah. Ewart will drive you. He's a good guy.
I don't
You
know.
guys can Uber it up.
Oh, I mean, I'll take my car. I give a fuck drive.
Uber it up.
Man,
I don't
Crafthead's,
know. I don't
Crafthead's
know what this place is, but when I went over into Detroit, my friend and I were driving, and we looked over, and we just saw this area into the distance to the west or east, and it was all black. I mean, just black as fucking death. Black, and these towers with the flames, and all. I'm like,
That's racist.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, you're talking. Okay. I was
Jesus
confused there for a
Christ.
second.
I didn't know where we were going.
Confused.
I was going over to Michigan. I was going to Detroit. I'm like, oh, we were like looking at this thing. Oh my god! I'm like, that's Mordor. We don't go there. Like that's what it looked like. I was like, no, we don't go over there.
You went to 8 Mile, right?
No, I've been at 8 Mile. Yeah, we drove. I drove around.
Spaghetti.
I didn't see any. I didn't see any M&M Trailer Park Mansion, so I don't know what people are talking about. But
He probably lives in Auburn Hills now, I'd imagine.
yeah,
Or wherever the
apparently
rich
the funny
places
thing
are.
is Auburn. It said I was going by the one thing. It says Auburn Hills established in like 1983, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm older than Auburn Hills. What the fuck?
No, it's a typical urban sprawl. So
One thing I did find very interesting, even though it sounds kind of gay,
Whoa.
I thought Ferndale was a very, very vibrant, hip little place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Ferndale was very, very vibrant and very hip, and it was pretty goddamn cool. and I'd like to spend a day there and check out all the shit. It was pretty fun.
You know where Eminem lives now? Or anybody in Rochester, Rochester Hills.
I was gonna say Rochester, New York.
No, so Rochester Mills. Are they in Rochester Hills?
Rochester Mills is on 20. Well, is that like the brewery or the place?
I think I'm talking about the brewery itself, Rochester Mills.
The brewery is on the bottom of 24 and 75 there on Auburn Hills.
Yeah.
Not very far from
Rochester Mills is not a place. It's Rochester
it's just a thing, and it's right in Auburn Hills, right there.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the
I had
brewery?
some of their beers, and they're very mediocre, to say the least. But I bought them over at the Measures, which apparently is Myers.
Yeah, the Myers. Yeah. They just like to trick people. How do you pronounce their name? Measures? Measures? It's Myers, you dumb fuck. Oh, damn it.
Dr. Dave calls them ethnic fuckers. I don't know. But
Oh, that's so accurate.
Oh.
But he's not racist.
Hello, my black friends.
Bob Meyer's a good guy. I know him.
goddamn colored fuckers.
Excuse me, who is?
Them coloreds.
Who is?
Damn colors.
Who?
Colors everywhere. I can see
The
colors.
two brothers. There's a
Poke their eyes
Robert,
out
and then
there.
there's I don't know his brother's name.
I don't think Dave can see
Doug-
colors.
no,
He's
Doug
probably got too many
Meyer.
cataracts
Doug
at this
Meyer.
point.
Are you name dropping the owner of a grocery chain right now?
No, well, he's not the owner. He's the son, who's now
The son?
CEO.
Whatever. You name dropping that?
Yeah, I know him.
That's on you.
Today, on my son's birthday,
Yeah.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
I mean, I know him. I haven't seen him in a couple of years because it was it was a golf tournament a few years ago, but
I just love how we're done talking about Myers. Rob Myers. Yeah, fine. Rob Myers. Excuse me, who? Rob Myers.
I have Ewart hasn't seen him in a few years since he put the PFA on him, but
I
like,
don't
other
even know
than
who the
that,
fuck this Ron Myers guy is, but whatever.
don't worry about it.
No, he's just the son of the owner of the Myers
But now
grocery
he's-
store
now-
chain.
Now he's the
Okay.
head.
Now he's the CEO, but he's still the son of
I
the guy.
can't wait to-
I,
can't
I
wait to-
lost
He's
interest.
not the
Like,
guy he's not like Myers is named after, but now what he
He's a mule for Ewart. He gets him all the great finds at Myers grocery stores.
yeah.
like day old sushi and stuff. Awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Best kind.
Could you give me that 8-month-old honker's ale? I'm really interested.
so we got a new beverage manager in our in the place that I work right now, and she's smoking hot. I just want to say that.
Oh.
So you don't care if she's any good at her job.
No,
We're just gonna bring some crap
I can't
in.
wait to go back to
We-
Logan's
we went in-
Smokehouse
we went
because
into
there's
pre-
two waitresses there that are also on the smoking and the hot side to me anyway, and I'm like,
Where?
We went into pre-shift yesterday, and she introduced herself, and every guy was in here going. We all looked at each other. We're like, yeah. We did the whole fucking Family Guy nod to each other. You know?
See, it'd be nice if I was there because I don't work there. I'd be like, have you ever had your asshole tongued?
Yeah, that would have went over well in pre-shift.
Yeah,
Excuse
I don't
me,
work
How
there.
about post-shift?
That's the glorious thing about me not working there. I can say whatever I want to, and I can just lovingly. I mean, like if I get hit by the cops, I consider that sex at this point in time because I haven't been.
So we had to go around. We had to go around the room and kind of be like fucking romper room and introduce ourselves and stuff to our new manager. And so we went.
Hello, my good lady.
Yeah,
Did you
it went all the way around. It went all the way around to everybody, and they're like they introduced themselves and said hi and all that stuff. And they came to me and I was like, "Hi, my name's Chris. I love vaginas." And
Yes.
it did go over well.
My name is Chris, aka In the
I
Basement,
lady.
from my YouTube
I am
channel.
the
This is Chris Lysak from Chris Lysak Photography.
This is
I was at the Albino Rhino Beer Festival this past year.
Yeah, festival. Yeah.
My name is
So
Chris,
so
and
you didn't go the Jay and Silent Bob route where like, hey baby, ever have your asshole licked by a fat man in a trench coat? Like,
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's the way you got to do things.
I didn't do it that way.
I
But
have a trench coat. I'm looking right.
How did Greg introduce you to one of the breweries at the Chad's Fest? What was it exactly?
oh my God! Did you know that this guy's single and he has an 14-inch penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just walks away.
His dick is
And then
literally
he walked
as,
away.
as he is tall. He is the same thing. He is dick.
And then
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, you can just take 10 inches off of that. We're pretty accurate.
Cut it in about a fourth or so, and we're good to go.
Oh, the other basement beer is back, and he's listening. He's back for the listening. Hello,
Get
my friends.
Get in here, Jamie.
Yeah, you should get in here because I'm gonna take this off fucking air here pretty soon, dude. So,
Jamie, hello. How are you? Are you?
Sent over. How you doing? How recently have you had your fart box checked? I'm just here to check it off the list. How you doing? How about your turd cutter? Is that well serviced? Is it lubed? Is it oiled? Like, let's just check this thing out.
This is pretty much the time where I go for a smoke break now. Smoke break.
You usually do that 3 or 4 times by now.
I know, right?
And usually you're smoking a cock, am I right?
Yeah. 14 inches.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, right, Ewart?
Nope, not at all. I encourage it.
As long as she has great tits, I'll suck any dick.
I gotta watch this online, see how much craziness can happen right now.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm good.
Well, where the fuck you going?
Come on, Ewart. See, I told you how old he was. He's fucking super old.
It's 10, 15.
Somewhere between 70,000 and 100,000 years old is Ewart.
well,
Not really.
night, Ewart. Thanks for
I don't think
joining.
Ewart
Sleep
has
tight.
AIDS. I think Ewart was born before AIDS was made.
I'll let the homos bite.
Fuck this channel. What channel is this on anyways? Fuck this channel.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the best channel.
And fuck all the paid subs, those fuckers.
That's right. Yeah, the 2,000 subs I paid.
What is with the? I have Chris looking at me with this America's Most Wanted profile. It's creeping me out.
He's letting you know that it's Chris Lysak photography, and he takes pictures of himself extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Imagine
that or he's taking a massive dump and thinking really hard while doing it. Not sure.
I was gonna say. I think he's thinking of me.
So I think I'm going to take this offline. So anyone,
Fuck you!
well, no one's actually watching, I don't think. So fuck you guys.
Peter's comic Chris definitely
If we
killed
don't get
that
a
woman.
viewer in the next 3 seconds, a kitten will die.
A kitten will die.
And I'm not joking.
Only one?
Well, I gotta save it up. I'm not fucking rich. Can't have kittens left and right. I'm hungry.
Make yourself some quick Chinese food. Get on it.
Yeah, but you eat what you put in the blender.
Some sesame chicken.
They walk out.
But to all you motherfuckers out there, spread the word.
You are the ones that are the ball lickers. Oh, sorry.
You are the ball lickers, and spread the word. BDU's on hiatus for an indefinite amount of time, so this is the new fucking Wednesday hangout.
Until Nick gets a channel and starts his own fucking chat.
Yeah. And Nick's never going to do that because he's too fucking busy shoving his dick into people. So,
Yeah.
But not finishing in them.
I dick in myself one time. That'd be fun.
That's called an innie. Nothing wrong with that.
You cunt! Get off my coat, you bitch!
And let's mention before we go off air, Chris Peters killed that woman.
He did.
I'm pretty
He
sure.
killed her.
But he also spit in her mouth before she died.
We have definite evidence that Chris Peters killed that woman.
I have the news clipping because that's how long ago it was. It's not on the internet. You got the news clipping.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure I raped her. But she wanted it first, and then he killed her. That's
right.
Completely besides the point.
And you know the really sad thing is that he won't deny it. Why won't Chris Peters deny that he raped and killed that woman?
No,
because he's too busy trying to get a single viewer on the Entrepreneur Power
The
Hour.
thing is, the worst part about Chris Peters being a faggot is the fact is the worst part is he's trying to take claim to my raping. I raped her and she loved it, and then he was jealous and killed her.
You don't step on Paul's toes.
Yeah, Chris Peters, what the fuck are you doing?
Or my
That's Dusty Paul, baby. You don't step on his toes.
Baby,
You don't step on his toe,
fucking
baby.
Prove it, baby. So just fuck off.
Bionic elbows everywhere, baby.
Who do you think you are, Chris Peters? You think you're Ric Flair? You think you're world champion of the world? No, you're not. You're not Ric Flair, baby.
And one time only, baby. I'm gonna steamroll you, son of a bitch, if you ever step on my stuff again, and you will end up in some hotel's water supply. If you know what I'm saying, like the last bitch that ever stepped on my shit.
That's right. Me and Magnum TA gonna come over there,
water
bump
supply.
you to death while we're wearing our fur coats, baby.
Yeah, Magnum TA, baby. The best champion that ever wore the should have been anyway.
Should have been, yeah.
Should've been, but never was.
And with that being said, we gonna go off air now, baby. So you all be good and take care of yourself. And us Dusty is going to go offline and talk lots of shit,
That's
baby.
right, baby.